All right, chat. Here's what's gonna happen. That's a big L. That's a big, big L. So we're gonna do that all over again. Give me a second. Pretend that didn't happen just now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Gamer Actual, your weekly deep dive in the biggest news in gaming. You can find us on all major podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, with a visual version of this podcast being available on youtube.com at Gamer Actual. This podcast is also a part of the KXI Network. To find out more about KXI Network and all their other shows and products, go check out the show notes. Now, for tonight's episode, we're talking about Marvel Rivals, that new update that everybody's talking about. Metroid Prime 4, the overview. We're also going to be talking about that, of course, the new Steam announcements and a lot more. So let's get into it, actual gamers. I'm your boy Cash, and tonight I got some homies with me. No Heartless, but we got the homie Blaze X Inferno. Not a new
What's
person
good,
to the
man?
show whatsoever.
What's good, man?
There you go. We got Reaper PC. That is, to be honest, guys, Reaper is one of the unofficial hosts of the podcast. This man's been on the podcast so much. He's an unofficial host. And somebody who I've rocked with in the past before, who was on like the first iteration of this podcast. The one and only Espada T13. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing?
OG.
Yeah,
What's
Right,
bro.
good,
right.
y'all?
How we
What's
doing?
good, man? It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
Like always,
Always.
bro.
Sure.
Yeah. How
Part-time
we feeling?
KXI member over here.
Exactly. He's definitely one of us, bro. Reaper's definitely one of us, bro. I need to send you a shirt or something. Something needs to happen. But how we feeling, fellas? How we doing?
Good.
Feeling great.
I can't
Yeah?
call it, man. I can't call it.
You can't call
Oh
it.
no, not the call. Whatever it is, blame Cash. It's his fault.
What? What I do? All right. So usually, since we got the spot here, though, I want to ask you guys, since you kind of like, it's the first time you guys have actually kind of like have been together on the podcast. So I want to extend to you guys, what games are you guys currently playing right now? Espada, will start with you since you are, kind of the new guy.
I quit Siege, so it's been a lot of old school games. Dragon Age Origins. I'm in my Infamous. I've just been going through different games trying to play. So
Mm.
Infamous, Dragon Age Origins, Mass Effect 2. I just went to GameStop and bought like 10 classic Xbox 360 games.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro, I've been going crazy. So that's pretty much what I've been doing.
That's what's up. Reaper, what about you?
Right now, I'm doing my first playthrough of Borderlands 4, and I got talked into running that on the hardest difficulty, so I'm doing that
Oh,
and enjoying it. And I'm in the midst of trying to complete House of the Dead, the original one for Saturn, and that's on hold because the trigger, I kind of broke the trigger in the gun. So
yeah.
it's plastic, it's not a real gun. I'm just gonna say it really doesn't hold up.
Mm.
So if anybody out there has a light gun with recoil action in it that you're willing to sell and it works with the Saturn, hit me up. Reaper PC on just about everything.
Yeah. What about that retro spot that we talked about recently in Long Island? I actually drove past there the other day. The
Haven't gone to
one,
that one yet.
no, not the
One you
one, not the one that I suggested. The one that you showed me. I drove past it like a week ago.
I reached out to them if they have a Saturn compatible light gun and they haven't hit me back, which likely means they don't have one. And the last time I was there when I did that video,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have one for the Saturn either. Their Saturn collection was kind of small.
Mm. I feel
A
like
lot of
Saturns are very hard to
lot of
get.
360 stuff for you people looking to shore up your collections though.
I'm gonna. I need to recall because I still have like my 360 with me, so I want to go get some stuff for 360 for sure. I want to get a new controller as well.
My tip,
Sure.
buy it now while it's cheap.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Once they're done with whatever they're doing to the brand right now,
Mm-hmm.
that scarcity is gonna make those prices go up.
Lost media.
I was trying to be nice. This man.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Blaze, what about you, bro? What are you playing? Call of Duty.
Oh man, I've been playing one of the best games of the year, Arc Raiders. Arc
Oh,
Raiders,
really?
loving it. Yeah, I
Have
love
you
Arc
played it on
Raiders,
stream? I
man.
feel like I never saw you
Yeah,
play it on
hell
stream.
yeah.
Oh, really?
I got probably like 70, 80 hours in that game, man. I'm
Damn.
addicted to that shit. I'm addicted to that shit, man.
Wait, when did that
I
drop?
mean,
How you have 70, 80 hours already?
like 2 weeks ago, bro, I've been fiending. I've been literally fiending. And I've streamed it a lot, and I've
Mhm.
been playing it off stream a lot. So, and the day it came out, I called out of work. So I
Wow.
had a
Be
lot of
like
time.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time to play it, man. What else I've been playing? Ghost of Yote.
Mhm.
You know, one of the best games of the year too. This year been stacked, man. Like,
Yeah.
and of course I've been playing probably the best game of this year, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, man. Really good. Exciting.
Ooh.
What my man
Like, word. Okay.
Nah,
That
man, that's all cat, man. It's a fun game, but I wouldn't say it's game of the year. Call of Duty's never gonna be game of the year ever.
I
For again.
again,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
It's
never
early
again.
days. It's early days. It was making waves.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
I don't know
For
what's going
sure.
on.
Nah, so the
Uh,
things that I've seen in Call of Duty this year, bro, I'm like, this cannot be Call of Duty. This is insane.
Yeah, I didn't play the campaign yet, but I seen, dog. I seen.
There's some crazy leaps in the campaign, bro. Some
Yeah, man.
crazy leaps in the campaign. That's all.
No,
I'm
no
saying.
pun intended. No pun intended
Nope.
on that, man. No pun intended. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
Uh,
It just doesn't. I miss Call of Duty when it was more just like military porn. Yeah, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
Michael Bay, over
yeah,
the top
yeah,
explosions,
yeah,
guns,
Helicopters
bombs,
falling
guns,
and
helicopters,
yeah.
airstrikes. You know, like we
yeah,
don't get that anymore, bro. Which is why I feel like people are kind of like loving what they're seeing in like Battlefield 6. Because Battlefield
yeah,
6 is
yeah.
just that.
It's
It's
Yeah,
that
I've been
just
bro.
that.
playing that too.
Hmm.
I put it down for a little bit because of Arc Raiders, but other than that, yeah, it's like right now my rotation is Yote, COD, and Arc Raiders. A lot of Arc Raiders because I love Arc Raiders.
Yeah,
Valid rotation.
yeah. Remember when you used to either have to be in a Call of Duty camp or a Battlefield camp? You remember those days, bro?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I
Because
never was. I played both my
yeah,
whole life.
I feel like
Yeah,
I kind of fell into the Call of Duty camp because that's where most of my friends were. So I ended up just playing Call of Duty the most.
Makes
yeah,
sense.
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I remember that. But now people are like 100% drawing a line in the sand because Call of Duty has kind of like veered so far off of what people have come to expect from like Call of Duty that it's
yeah,
just, man, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
It
Heavy
sucks.
decline.
Yeah, it
Got
sucks.
their own audience in the foot.
Yeah,
yeah,
multiple
Man.
times too, and then threw a grenade.
yeah,
Back to
yeah,
back.
man. Yeah, like we
Back to
could.
back.
I could literally, and I've done it. I've done it on my own platform. Like I've done a whole episode on the podcast where we've literally talked about like the current state of Call of Duty during like the decline of Black Ops 6, because Black Ops 6 was a game that started off like really strong,
Right.
and then by like season 2, season 3, it was just a totally different game that I don't think any of us predicted it was going to be. So it's like I tell everybody, I kind of get the hate that Call of Duty gets right now because it's well deserved. It's like super well deserved. Like I'm never going to tell somebody like you're wrong for hating what Call of Duty's doing right now.
Right.
Like I hate what Call of Duty's doing right now. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I played Battlefield. I played a lot of Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that Call of Duty is better. I'm not going to say Call of Duty is better because I don't think it is better. I just think, and I said it a lot, you know, my streams and stuff like that, that Call of Duty does what it does very well, and Battlefield does what it does very well. They both have a space to coexist, like kind of together.
Right.
I mean, that's why I hate when people think like it's a competition. There are two totally different games. Like
Mhm.
one is like a war simulator that is like very entrenched in realism, and the other one is like an arcade shooter where you could jump off of walls and do all this outlandish. You can literally slide on concrete. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's very just kind of out of touch for the sole fact of just being fun. You know what I mean? Like this
Right.
Definitely.
fast-paced arcade shooter. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
For sure.
You know. But we ain't gonna turn this into a Call of Duty podcast, man.
But what's funny is
Not
when I
yet.
hear something funny. No, the funny thing is Call of Duty was in the show notes and I took it out for the sake of time and it kind
Yeah,
of just like
yeah.
came right back.
That's good. That's good though. That's good though. Cause like I said, like, man, it's just when you talk about Call of Duty, you gotta really like you gotta go deep, man. Like you gotta bring up the last 10 years to right now. Like you gotta give people a timeline. And I think like that's what takes the time is like to explain
Well-
how did we get where we're at right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, I can
For
tell you
sure.
why you are where you are at right now.
Dude,
Microsoft
I know-
bought them and told
Yeah.
them, "Oh, that reset you wanted to do, that 2-year break to gather yourselves and correct everything that was wrong. Nah, dead that. Put out the next version and the next version and the next
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
You need a return on investment."
but
And throw it
no,
on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
well,
Yeah.
Throw it on Game
exactly,
Pass.
and throw it on Game
Oh,
Pass.
Yep.
and by the way,
Exactly.
Yep.
don't break support for previous gen because there's still 50 million or more people over there. So I don't care if
Yeah.
that limits
Yeah, man.
technologically what you can do with the game. Make it work.
Literally.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that too. 'Cause that shit's on PS4 and god damn, man.
Yeah.
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 This
still
shit's
is.
got to
That
be
shit like,
taking flight at this point, man.
bro, that shit like
It's-
200 gigabytes, bro. That shit's crazy.
This shit's got to be. That's insane, dog.
Bro.
When you
Crazy.
look at the game on the, it's like everything is loading as you touch it. It
What?
is-
Yes.
So
Yes.
you run up to the crates with weapons.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
walk up to them, when you're right as you're about to touch it, you see all the detail for the crate load. It's kind of just a
That's
blue
insane.
box at first.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Damn.
insane.
struggling, but you can
Yes.
tell if they're
Man.
hitting that wall there.
Right.
Imagine how much they couldn't do because you need to still support these old machines.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy about that too? You know what's crazy? You know what's super crazy about that? Is you remember about 4 years ago when you couldn't buy a PS5, right? When it was super hard to get one. Everybody wanted one. Everybody was getting ready to get off a PS4.
Right.
And now we're 5 years into the life cycle of the console.
And people are still on
And
PS4.
you still have people on PS4
Still.
and now the argument is it's not worth it to upgrade. Nah, man, that stimulus ain't here no more. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all had that. Y'all done spent that goddamn stimulus check,
Right.
man.
Them
Yeah.
statements done ran out. It's a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think
But-
it's the first time in a long, in ever since Call of Duty has released like the same line of game like back to back. Like last year was Black Ops
Yeah.
6, and this year's Black Ops
Yeah.
7. Usually
Yeah,
they would
shouldn't it have been a Modern Warfare or something?
Yeah, it was like
exactly.
Modern
Yeah,
Warfare 2.
should've
Then
been.
it was Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3,
Yes,
Black Ops 6, and then Black Ops 7.
7.
Like it's weird. I
They've
think
never done
that's
that
where
before.
they fucked up too. Yeah, I think they.
definitely did.
Yeah,
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 and
man.
it's a lot of
That was a
I heard
crazy
it's a
trip.
lot of reused maps in Black Ops 7. It's a lot of
There's
reused maps.
There's 3 old maps. I think it's 3
Yeah?
or 4 old maps. Yeah, out of 12 maps or 16 maps or something like that.
Their new ones aren't bad though.
Yeah,
Yeah, the new
aren't
ones
bad.
aren't bad. Yeah, yeah, the new ones
Surprisingly, they're
aren't
not.
bad.
yeah. So
Yeah,
something I also wanted to point out too with the whole Call of Duty situation, when Xbox took them over, they were the ones who said we're gonna give, well, let's say yeah, what, I can't remember his name right now.
Phil?
Same guy. Yeah, Phil Spencer said he was the one who said like, listen, we're going to step back with Call of Duty and give them a break, so it's every other year. But that goes to
Big
show
money,
even
Phil?
further.
it makes too much. It makes too much
can-
money, man.
I can tell you what happened as soon as that press release hit. His
Yeah.
phone went off.
What
Hello?
did you just say?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We neglect everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry I overstepped.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm no longer
Mhm.
the boss.
Yeah,
That-
Oh, so
yeah.
you know they're gonna blame this for me. They're gonna blame me, right? All right, cool. Let's go
Yeah.
again, right? Okay.
Satya stepped in. That's what happened. Because anything Phil, you can't trust anything Phil Spencer says, bro. You cannot
No.
because he's not the
He's a mouth.
he's not. Yeah, he's not the one making the rules.
Only 4 games are coming to any other platform.
How many games are on other platforms now? Like
The whole lot. Everything.
Halo, Forza,
bro, you could pre-order Halo on PlayStation.
Gears
of
man.
War.
That's crazy.
Gears of War, bro.
Gears of
When I
War,
saw
yeah,
Gears
man.
of War on there, I was like, this is not real. The simulation's breaking, guys.
Mhm.
Like something's wrong here.
For sure.
Something is wrong
It's
here.
the end.
I'm not
So
mad
then
at him, no, man. I'm not
Mhm.
mad at him, man.
we're
You
gonna
know,
I'm
give
not.
developers the room and resources they need to create experimental titles that bring in new audiences.
no, but Reaper
What happened to all those studios?
dead. But never mind that. Here's what I'm gonna
And
say
gone.
though. I feel like they kind of picked up that Steam was about to do something crazy. But we're gonna get into that later on. But I think Xbox had an idea of where gaming is gonna be going in the future,
Yeah,
and they were
100%.
trying to get ahead of that. I
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
honestly believe that it may not work out for them, but I think that's what they're trying to do.
I think it'll work. I don't
Yeah.
think it'll
Take
work.
that
I
leap.
th- I think it. I don't. I think it'll work for the sole fact is there's not enough. There's not enough room anymore for all these. You got Sony, you got Nintendo, and Nintendo's always going to be a thing. They're
Mhm.
always going
Yeah,
to be because
always.
they're always going to be the biggest dog. They're never going to play fair with anybody else. You got Sony, and then you got Steam that's stepping in. It's just there's not enough room for all these people, man. Like
No.
I think they took the right route of just let's do the Sega thing, man. You see, Sega's still here, man.
Mhm.
Sega's still here, man. You know what I mean? And
Don't
they and
don't
they and they
don't say
branded
what
with
you're
Nintendo
saying.
now.
Mhm.
You know what
Don't
I
say
mean?
what you're saying to an Xbox loyalist.
Oh, they're gonna lose their mind.
That shit's weird, man.
Very.
I think exclusivity is the worst thing that ever happened to gaming, man. I think it's the worst thing, dog. Especially
How's it?
now, bro. Like,
Like, if it wasn't for exclusivity, we wouldn't have some of the platforms we have.
Yeah, because the
right,
competition. It was a competition to push things
right,
forward.
yeah. But I think now it's like you just buy the platform you want to play your games on, and that's it nowadays. It's like everything's crossplay. So it's like at this point, it's like I just want to be able to play with my friends on whatever. Like I don't want to have to
That's it.
like not to throw shade at Bandai. One of the biggest mistakes they ever did ever was not making Night Rain and Sparking Zero crossplay. One of the
Yeah.
worst things they ever did. Kill that game. Kill both of those games instantly, dog. I don't
I
care. I don't
A
care what anybody
multiplayer
says.
game. You made a
Yeah,
multiplayer game in
you made a multiplayer game in
2025.
25, and
Yeah.
it
Does
wasn't
not
cross.
have crossplay.
Wasn't
One of
cross.
the biggest
Yeah,
titles we've been waiting for years. You telling me
But
Spark and Zero no crossplay for
no,
that? That's
no
crazy,
crossplay.
man.
mhm.
Well, okay.
Crazy.
Where's Bandai Namco from?
Japan,
Mhm.
Okay. What's the number one selling platform that can run that game in Japan?
PlayStation.
So to them, what's the point in
Uh,
it being anywhere else?
I don't think that's a thing though, man. I don't
No,
think
no,
that's
but
a
that's
thing,
that's a
man.
very Japanese centric way of thinking.
I get
There's
that,
still the
but
people that think it's okay for you to friend code someone this long ass digit code instead of being able to click on
That's a
a
fact.
name.
yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't
It's
lying.
their way
That's
of
a fact.
He
thinking.
ain't lying. He ain't lying.
That's
He
a
ain't
fact.
lying. I just think like in this day and age, like it's just I don't care if you're on an Xbox, a PC, a Nintendo Switch, your mobile phone. I don't care what you're on. As long as we can play the game together and vibe out, that's all I care about, man.
That's it.
I mean,
That's
and
it.
I think exclusivity just makes things like it makes things weird sometimes. Like I understand like certain games, like certain like Nintendo games, certain like uh Sony games, definitely certain Xbox games. Like I don't think Halo should have ever came to PlayStation ever, but I kind of see the vision. I kind of see the vision, and I
mhm.
hope what I'm seeing is where it's gonna go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely.
All right, so guys, before we get into it, let's talk about the games that came out this week. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Anniversary Edition dedicated to the 10th anniversary of Fallout 4. It includes the base game, 6 expansions, Automatron, Far Harbor, Nuke World, Wasteland, Workshop, Contraption Workshop, and Vault Tech Workshop, as well as over 150 items from the Creation Club. So that released on November 10th, which is I don't remember what day that is, but anyways, came out on November 10th. For PlayStation, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. It's crazy to still see Xbox One and PS4 in like games releases. I'm so not used to it because
Literally.
it's like 5 years in. Like usually after 5 years, we don't see these consoles anymore. Am I
You're
wrong
wiped out.
to say that?
No.
You ain't
No.
lying.
Right? So
Get
it's
them
like,
out of here, man.
bro, it's crazy.
'Cause
Nah,
Normally,
They're
it's
just ending
budget
PS4
titles.
support next year, so I find that insane.
yep.
It's
So
normally just budget titles that do that, but
yeah, but
not this
these
generation.
are like
Yeah.
big releases. All right, Kingdom Come Deliverance to Mysteria. I don't know what the hell that is. Eclipses. Listen, chat. I don't
It's
know what it says.
Ecclesia. I think it's Ecclesia.
Ecclesiae.
I ain't
There we
trying.
go. All right, a story expansion that takes the action to the gloomy Sedlic monastery. Listen, bro, there's a bunch of like words that are strung together here that is just like messing with my eyes. I'm gonna be real with y'all right
Hey,
now.
Mr. Educator, get
I'm
it together.
saying, engulfed in a deadly epidemic, an atmosphere of anxiety and despair permeates. There we go. Every hall of the ancient sanctuary where belief seeks salvation and secrets and destruction. Bro, this is what
Turn
I'm
that shit
talking
into a
about.
horror.
Bro, but yeah, pretty much. Comes out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. I have the game, never booted the game up once.
Bro.
Once.
How long have
Bro.
you had the game?
Since they
Bro.
released, they sent me a copy of a preview copy of the game, bro. The developers. I'm sorry, Deep Silver. Please still send me games, though. I apologize. I'm gonna play it eventually. Gonna. I promise.
Eventually,
It's
it's
the same thing
wild.
with me. I have that game too, and I played an hour of it and was just like, I'll play this later.
Right.
And that was back in February.
I feel like games like that, bro, you have to have time dedicated to those kind of
Yes.
games. And
Yeah.
that's why I haven't really gotten into it.
Mhm.
Right. And now
Understandable.
they also send me a code for the DLC. So I have the DLC too. This very DLC, I have
Yeah,
it.
you gotta play it. You gotta
I
play
have to play the
stream it or
game.
something.
Yeah, I need to do something
For
because I
sure.
don't want these people to be like, yo, fuck this guy. I'm not sending him anything else.
For real, man.
Yeah, bro. But I definitely will check it out because last year, like everybody loved this game last year, bro.
Yeah,
It was this close, didn't
Yeah.
it? It was very close to winning Game of the Year last year.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it got nominated.
Yeah, that's a big title.
It's a very big title, bro. Now, and it dropped on November 11th, 2025. Now, here's another one. Age of Wonders 4 Thrones of Blood. The expansion takes you to a world of eternal night where ancient vampires rise over the dark lands. A new ruler type, ancient vampire, opens the way of the abyss of bloody magic, converts heroes, share their experience, slaves become a source of power, and the castles serve as the epicenter of curse rituals. This game released on November 11th for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Don't know what this game is, but this is the fourth installment, so I'm assuming it has a strong following because games like these don't continue if people aren't playing them. But I don't
Wait,
know
you've
what
never
this.
played an Age of Wonders or an Age of
Not
Empires game?
not one. Age of Empires, yes, but not Age of Wonders. I've played Age of Empires, but not Age of Wonders.
It's take Age of Empires, make it more mystical steeped in.
Oh, okay, more
Mm.
gothic and okay. Got it.
Is it
I-
more like a Diablo type of feel?
No.
No?
It's
No?
closer
Okay.
to Age of Empires.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's kind of cool though. Like just taking the same formula from Age of Empires, just kind of like make it more mystical and magical. That's kind of a cool idea. Anyways, now another game that I have somebody homie that just won't shut up about this game, and it's called Where the Winds Meet. Shout out to Into Alive, an adventure game set in ancient China against the backdrop of an era of strife and change. Players are immersed in a rich world filled with myths, legends, historical events, exploring vast lands from picturesque mountains, landscapes, and bustling cities and ancient ruin. This game comes out for PC and PlayStation 5. I think it's also free to play. Don't quote me on that though. But this
Yeah, it's
game,
free to play.
yeah, this
play.
game looks insane because N2 was showing me the gameplay the other night. The game looks sick. It looks almost
Yes.
like Dynasty Warriors kind of, but like without the 1 million enemies attacking you all at once.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what I took from it.
Yeah, it's like Elden Ring combat. I played a little bit of it. I didn't get too far in it yet.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Uh,
I'll play it like long term, but I thought it was all right.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people tend to say that there's not enough games coming out, but like if you really stop and like pay attention, like if you really look, games are coming out at a rapid pace, bro. Rapid
For
pace.
sure.
I
And
think there's not enough games coming out that everyone plays all at once.
all at
That's
once,
the
right.
most missing.
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
He's
That's
correct.
what it
man.
is.
It's
Yep.
niche.
That's exactly.
It's very niche now. Like games are coming out in like specific niches. So it's not like
Yeah.
a Call of Duty that comes out where not
Exactly.
bad example, but you guys would get what I
No,
mean.
that's a great
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
Right.
When it was
That's
big,
what it
yeah. When
is.
Call of Duty
Yeah,
was
that
Call of
made
Duty.
perfect
That's
sense.
what
Exactly.
it is, man.
So it's like it's not a sheared release anymore. Like people are excited for this. Like for instance, when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, bro,
Man.
there's gonna be a subsect of people, and I mean from the American workforce, probably internationally, that will not show up at work that day.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Got my
bro.
PTO
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, it is, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, careful taking off that day too early in advance. They moving that goalpost.
bro, too
Yeah,
much.
that's why you gotta
Too
wait.
much. That's how
gotta
I get.
wait.
Yo, that's why I got screwed on this freaking game draft. Remember, I picked that game for this year, and the game didn't get released, so I got a 0 for that game. So
Damn.
listen, yo, if
Damn.
I would have won, no question, I'm winning. That
You think
one
that would have
game,
been a 99?
yeah, one game would have brought me through the entire draft. I
Man,
believe
to the
that.
top.
That's how strong that game was, bro. But I digress.
I'm glad
Um,
it didn't come out this year, man. We had too many good games come
No.
out this
But
year.
here's the
man.
thing:
Sure.
they're the reason why so many games kind of got lumped up closer to the end of the year because they were
Right,
trying to
right,
stay
yeah.
away from the Call of Duty release.
Yeah.
So everybody was just like, "Listen, we're just gonna push everything back to close to the end of the year. We need to stay away from Call of Duty." And look what
Yeah.
happened: no Call of Duty. So you know it's gonna happen next year, right?
Yeah.
You know it's gonna happen
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
There's gonna be this lull where Call of
Easily.
Duty was,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no games gonna be there in that timeline.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be looking around, be like, why is there only like one game launching for like the next 3 months? What's going?
Yep. Yeah, because they're trying to stay away from Grand Theft, bro. A lot of these games are trying to stay away from Grand Theft, bro. It's gonna be insane when that game drops.
I know the console
Oh,
manufacturers.
for sure.
Yeah.
At least the people in the hardware divisions were pissed because they probably submitted reports already for the quarter. Hey, we plan to move this many units. Why? Because Grand Theft Auto is launching,
Mhm.
and then they move that clean out of that quarter. Now your
Ah.
projections are all wrong. If you are ordering parts in advance, you're gonna be sitting on hardware now that you probably didn't have to spend money on at the price you spent it on because you was prepping to move for Grand Theft Auto. Now there's no Grand Theft. What are you doing with all this?
That's a fact.
No, that's facts. Oh, my bad, Spot. I see what that's doing. But anyways, Pizzo said in the chat, do you think that Wolverine should move dates now? And do y'all think COD can compete with GT? No, COD's not competing with GTA.
No, it's not.
It's not.
COD compete with who?
No,
Even
it's not.
COD at its best, whatever
It's not.
year
Yeah.
COD was its best, wasn't competing with Grand Theft Auto that generation.
No.
No,
Stop it.
no, it's not
He
gonna
not
happen.
One of
lying.
them is a fun game that everyone at some point liked to play. The other one's a cultural icon that
Absolutely.
literally affects people's even dialect, what they're
Yes.
listening to in their
Yes.
playlists, what
Yep.
movies they're watching.
Yeah.
Bro, it
don't-
has
like-
it has a whole RP community, bro. What are we talking about right
Yeah.
now?
Movie sales, music sales, and everything was affected when GTA 5 dropped. People keep forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one was going to the movie theaters like they should. No one was bumping new music like they should. Motherfuckers was
Right.
locked into Call of Duty. I
No,
called out.
if you're a musician and you find out one of your tracks is going to be in Grand Theft Auto, you know
Yes.
you're up for that year.
Yeah, exactly.
Big facts. Big
Because
facts.
they're gonna be streaming your joint. People might buy your CD. With, oh, I heard this song on GTA. I can't get it out of my head.
Yes. Yes.
Facts.
Absolutely.
I worry for Wolverine. I'm gonna be honest. Wolverine looks like a good game, but I don't think it's a game that people are gonna go crazy over. Like, say, Spider-Man. it sounds wild for me to say that, but I really feel like this game, it's gonna be an okay game, probably a great game, but I don't think it's gonna. Next year is gonna be a crazy year, bro. So I feel like next year is
For
gonna be a
sure.
crazy year. Wolverine's gonna get overshadowed next year. I'm sorry, but I really feel like
I
that.
If Wolverine's dropping the same season as Grand Theft Auto, it has to be like at least 2 3 months beforehand. It has
Hmm.
to be. It has to be.
Yeah, it
You
has
got to
to.
give that some space and some time because
Or
Grand Theft Auto is going to be a force for sure.
And
So,
damn, damn. No, the Nightbot was just for music, Lucky. But I'm gonna fix that later. I'll fix that later because I was like, yo, why is it deleting shit? But I just had it for Saturday night. But yeah, bro, I don't know. Wolverine will it's a wait and see situation with Wolverine. But
you know,
did I mention this? I don't even know. We stopped at where the winds meet, but here we go. November 14th, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 7. This game takes place in 2035 and unfold a new chapter in the iconic series, continuing the story directly after the events of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The world is teetering on the brink of chaos, and David Mason and his team faces an enemy. Wait a minute, why is Mason still? Anyways, moving on. Because it's 2035. Didn't Mason
it's
be
his
dead
son.
already? Oh, it's his son. Okay, cool. So
Yes,
listen,
his son.
I'm not following Call of Duty that
You're
much.
not
So
missing nothing. No word.
okay, see, there we go. David Mason and his team face an enemy that uses fear as its main weapon. So great. Now we got the Scarecrow as an enemy. The campaign offers both single player and full fledged co op for 4 players with large scale missions, cinematic inserts, and a new endgame mode for 32 participants. The global progression system combines experience and rewards from all modes: the campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, and interconnected universes or whatever the hell. But here's the thing. Glaring issue that I hear people talking about with this particular is the fact that you can't really pause the game, even in single player. You can't pause the game in single player because the game's
It's
always
crazy.
online. Game's always online.
It's not single. It's not real single player.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because I,
Even when you launch the, because I launched the campaign yesterday. I didn't play it, but I
mm-hmm,
launched it,
mm-hmm.
and even when you go to play it, there's no single player option. It's just
Yeah.
queue up alone or squad fill. So it's like
Yeah.
it wants you to play with 3 other people.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, it's weird, man.
that's
Yeah.
very
It
weird. I
lobbies you
don't know.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
And you can't stay idle for too long. It's gonna boot you out of a single
Yeah,
player camp. What are we talking about?
yeah,
Man,
man.
listen. I don't know whose idea this was.
It's short, so that's
I,
the best part about it is that you
Yeah.
can run through it and get it done and never have to touch it again.
but
So
I think I feel like the campaign in Call of Duty is getting shorter and shorter. They're putting less effort into single player for
yeah,
Call of
because
Duty.
multiplayer is what people buy it for.
Yeah.
Not everybody though. There's a lot of people that
Yeah.
Listen, man,
that
I'm
love
gonna
single
tell you,
player.
90% of the people who play COD now are playing it for either multiplayer or zombies. The
Yeah,
other
but
Definitely.
10% is Warzone people and campaign people.
but the thing is, the reason why that is now is because the campaign has like been declining for years. So most people
Yeah,
just
yeah,
turn
yeah.
away from it.
Yep,
So it's a
yep,
result of what they're doing. It's not people
yeah.
like just like literally turning away from the story mode. The story's ass, so
No,
nobody
I
wants to play it
agree.
anymore.
You know, I
Yeah.
agree. I tell everybody that, man. I was that kid who, before I had Xbox Live, I would just play the
The campaign.
campaigns
I used to
over and
love,
Yeah.
over and
I
over
wouldn't
bro,
touch
and
the
over again,
multiplayer
man.
for sure.
Yeah.
bro.
Wouldn't touch the
I
multiplayer until the
I
story was
used
finished.
I used to love
Yep.
Modern Warfare,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare was especially Modern Warfare 2, OG Modern Warfare 2.
Yes,
Yep.
man. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt like a legit Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Y'all remember The Rock?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what that reminded me of, bro. There was a scene dedicated to Rock in that game too. Remember when they went to the prison and there was like a shootout in the prison
Yeah.
in
Oh,
Call of
the
Duty?
rescue price mission. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
bro, that was so insane, bro. And
Yeah.
they don't care anymore about single player
No.
because multiplayer is where the money's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last good campaign we had was what, 2019 Modern Warfare? That was probably the last time a campaign
Nah.
I cared about.
I think even further than that, man.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah, I think even further than that, man.
I didn't like
I'm
what they
not
did
gonna
with
lie,
Modern Warfare
man.
3. Not the new Modern
No,
Warfare
that was
3.
no, yeah.
I'm talking the original
Campaign
one.
campaign for me ain't been good since probably like Advanced Warfare.
I
Oh
didn't like any
wow.
of them.
I
Infinite,
liked
Advanced
World War
Warfare.
II, but World War II is
Yeah.
2019 was Modern Warfare 2 was Modern Warfare 3 was horrible. Black Ops 6 was
Yeah,
cool. Black Ops 6 had an
yeah.
alright little story
It was
run
all
through
right.
real quick. But I'm not
Nah.
looking forward to playing 7 at all, man.
No.
I
Yeah, no.
Nah, I used to
I'm
love
gonna
freaking
do it because I'm more so want to play that 32 player mode. I want to play that. I want to play that. Because
No, okay.
that's the type of person I am. I like them extraction modes and stuff like that.
Fair.
Oh, so that's
And
what that
that
is?
is. Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
extraction mode.
yeah.
Oh.
That's how it ends, basically. It ends
Yeah.
in that mode.
And it's a replayable mode, so you just keep grinding it and grinding it.
I
And then
didn't know that.
there's like tiers to it. Like I watched somebody play it today on a stream. There's like tiers to it. So it's like there's this zone and it goes up another zone and a third zone. So you can stay as long as you want, but you got to get out before that fourth zone. You know what I mean? To keep all your stuff. It looks pretty cool. I want to try it out.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'll
But it's
check it out.
solely PvE. There's no PvP to it.
What do
So
you
it's
guys?
just all like you versus bots.
Oh shit! You said you didn't play the story mode yet, right?
No.
Spada, did you play the story mode?
Nope.
You guys want to run it tomorrow on stream?
Let me know.
Nah, I can't. I got work tomorrow.
Damn.
I could like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm willing
You
to
definitely can.
give it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Game Pass,
I'm
so I
off,
could
so
just
let me know.
download it just to run that,
Yeah, man.
story mode in Game Pass.
Exactly.
So, you know, I just want to get firsthand accounts of what the game's like, so I can like give my own 2 cents, like what I feel about it, instead of like
Right.
secondhand experiences and
Right.
whatever.
That's good. That's the good thing. That's the good thing to do, man.
Right.
Good
So
thing to do.
I'm not trying to be that guy. You know what I mean, Blaze? I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. That's what you're supposed to do as a content creator, man.
Exactly.
I tell everybody I don't talk about nothing I ain't play, man. So if I ain't played, I ain't talking about it, man.
Right.
Definitely.
You see, we went right past that one game, the Throne game, whatever you did,
Right.
the game after Kingdom Come.
Right.
I don't know nothing about it, so I got nothing to say about it, man. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, man.
Quiet. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even
feel
know
that.
what that is, man.
See. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are the games that got released this week. I don't know. I feel like we have what, 3 more weeks? No, guys. How many more weeks do we have for releases? I think like 6.
Yeah, this year's almost
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we got one last game coming out, and that's Metroid, and that's it.
Yeah, which we're gonna be talking about in this podcast. But before we get into that, let's get into the main topics. And our first topic in our main topic is the new season of Marvel Rivals, specifically Marvel Rivals Season 5. Now, guys, I gotta read my lead in because I put too much work in this motherfucker to just glance over it. So I'm gonna read that. Here we go. Season
Absolutely.
5 of Marvel Rivals dropped this Friday, and with it comes a new gameplay system and overhauls to ranked placements, and a new character, Gambit and Rogue, slated to release later in the season. The season, titled "Love Is a Battlefield," synopsis reads on Mr. and Mrs. X Gambit and Rogue, after the time stream entanglement interrupted their dream wedding. To make up for the disruption, Gambit has planned a honeymoon full of surprises for Rogue. But when their journey leads to a world built by the elders of the universe, can their love survive the ultimate cosmic test? So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown for this season. Has anybody played Marvel Rivals so far, the new season?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Espada, what do you think about it?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I like the idea for ranked with the placement matches.
Yeah, like 10 placement
So
matches, right?
Yeah, you do 10 placement matches, and then that leads you into your rank, and they give you a projected. So they basically timestamp you like in the beginning a
Mm-hmm.
projected rank. Like, hey, we project based on your previous. You're a silver 3. Like I'm silver 3 or whatever. So
Right.
now I have to do placement matches. I can either rank that below it or higher than it, depending on my matches,
Ah,
basically.
okay. Okay.
But so far it's been good. So far it's good. I like Gambit. He's cool.
Yeah.
Um, anyone who can cross between healing and damage, I'm a sucker for characters like that. So he's one of those type of characters. So I'm
He's
here
a
for it.
he's a DPS healer essentially.
Yes, basically, yes. He can go in and kill people as fast as he can heal people.
And I'm
He
pretty
heals
sure he has
teammates.
like anti-healing properties, I already heard.
Yeah, he has things that can stunt people's like effects and abilities as well. So that's another huge
Mhm.
W.
So I recently just got back into Marvel Rivals, so I'm slowly like kind of learning more about the game. I'm no by no means a sweat at all in this game. So listen, I'm just here to learn, guys. I'm just here to learn. Gold tier rewards says there's one costume per half season. What does that
Yeah.
mean exactly?
So when you reach at least I think it's I could be wrong. I think it's gold 1, but
Mm-hmm.
I think they just changed it recently. If you reach gold period, you get a
Mm-hmm.
costume for a specific character. It's always random. So like previous season, you get a costume for Invisible Woman. After that, I believe it was a Moon Knight skin. So this one is always random. You end up finding out a little bit before the season ends
Mm-hmm.
what costume you're gonna get it for, but that's usually how it works, basically. And
Ah,
they do that
okay.
every season. Yeah,
Oh, that's fire. Okay.
for
So
sure.
I got a question for you guys. What do you think about Gambit? His release now. Do you think it's like a good timed release, or is it? Do you think they should have waited a little bit with the
I
current
think the
roster?
timing's
I should.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the timing's fine. I think honestly, I was just speaking to my team who I play with. I feel like besides the fact that Marvel itself has infinite characters they can add to this game, I
Hmm.
feel like we're lacking in X Men. Heavily lacking in X
I
Men.
agree. I've seen. Yes, we
Yeah.
barely saw any X Men in here. I think we only
No.
have Wolverine. There's no Cyclops. So it's Wolverine. I've seen Wolverine so far. Emma
Jean
Frost
Grey.
just came in. Jean Grey. Those are like all late characters though. Like the
Yeah,
characters that I
exactly.
mentioned. Wolverine
Is
launched with the
Storm in this
game.
game?
Huh?
Yes.
Storm, yeah.
Yes.
So Storm and Wolverine are the two that really launched with the game as X Men,
Yeah.
right? I think
Magneto?
Magneto, yeah.
Yeah. Magneto. Yeah.
Is there
Those are the
anybody
three.
else? I can't think of anybody else that
Psylocke.
launched with the game.
Psylocke.
Psylocke.
Yeah, Psylocke.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was they launched with 4 characters. That's actually pretty
Mhm.
strong.
I
Emma
think
Emma came afterwards. Emma and Jean came afterwards. Jean came in the last
Yeah.
season.
I
Emma
think
came in the last season,
because
I think too.
there are so many X-Men
Mm-hmm.
that people are expecting more, but if you did that, it kind of just becomes
But the X-Men game.
Marvel
No,
Rivals
definitely.
X-Men game, so you
Yeah.
kind of
You got to space it
got
out.
to put the
Yeah.
others in.
So they have
Yeah.
to basically pull from different factions, which is why we got say a Fantastic Four before we actually got more X-Men.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? So it makes sense to me. I think they have to slowly trickle them out. Like, listen, Marvel has a killer roster of characters, bro. Some
For sure.
crazy rosters, bro. So
For
this
sure.
game can go on for a very long time, a very long
Absolutely.
time, and just keep dropping characters,
That's it.
bro.
Like they drop. I'll tell you what. They drop Black Bolt. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
Damn, bro,
immediately cry. I don't even know what this kid'll be, but I'm gonna cry.
bro.
I,
I like. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with
He
Black
has to
Bolt.
be some sort of stun character.
I
Like
think,
everyone
for
just has to
sure.
be stunned.
yeah, he has to be a stun character, and
For
he's gonna
sure.
have to be
Has
a.
to.
Do you think he's gonna be a tank? He would be a tank, or I think he just would be a tank. I really think Black
He could
Bolt.
be a tank
Yeah, I could see him as a tank.
for sure. Definitely
Another.
could be a tank easily.
Mm-hmm. Colossus would be sick too. I can
Yes.
see Colossus coming in with like a definitely a tank, 100%. Fastball special. Take Wolverine and throw his ass across
Yeah.
the stage.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be
Dodgeball
fire.
his ass for
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, I feel like I. Who would be your dream character? If anybody here has a dream character that you would want to show up in Marvel Rivals.
Hmm.
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
That's a hard question. That's hard, man.
Okay, one to put in there that I think would be oddball. Well, two.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Apocalypse and Omega Red. Those two characters would be interesting to have in there.
Valid.
Yeah,
Those are good ones.
they'd be insane
Yeah.
to see those two.
Yeah.
I got one, which I'm pretty sure it might be coming soon. Ghost Rider.
Yeah. That's another one.
I can see
That's
him
that's
being
another
like a
valid one.
character that can pull enemies over. So like you grab them with the whip and pull them into you,
Yeah.
like with enemies, like with your team around. Take them and pull them in, and then you could just
Definitely.
just jump them.
Start jumping them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You said jumping them.
They got Jean Grey in that game already, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Jean Grey's in it. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see him in that shit. Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
that would be a good one too,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I don't know, man.
I know it's a tough list. It's a tough list.
For sure.
What do you
You
guys
guys
think?
got
They
options,
could
though,
do
that's for
so
sure.
many characters. That's the thing. They have an insane
Silver
roster.
Surfer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Marvel gave them open field, so they can pick whoever they want to pick whenever they want to pick.
Yep.
So that's crazy.
So what do you guys think about
I'm
the
gonna
new?
retry that game one day.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Let me
got
know.
rid of it. I got rid of it.
Let me know.
Why not? Why not?
Not
Yeah.
because it was bad. No, it was taking up too much time.
Yeah, I can
I
feel
got
that.
games going back to the Genesis that I haven't beaten yet. You want me to still play Rivals? No.
I can feel that. I can feel that. 100%. I can feel that. You know, so what do you guys think about the non-combative map, like the Times Square? I think there's like it almost reminds me of Fortnite. The Fortnite was that Fortnite Festival?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when they have like concerts. I wonder if that's kind of the direction they're trying to get into with that. Maybe not. I don't
So
know.
there's a stand where they have Marvel Unlimited.
Mhm.
So I was wondering, is it something where they'll give you like, oh, you could read through free comics while you're there?
Ooh,
Like
that would
let's
be
post
fire.
like on the screen, they're showing like ultimates and like people's winter screen. Yo, it would be dope if they showed us like early Marvel movies,
That'd
like
be
early
fire.
Avenger movies or something. Yeah, that would be tough because Fortnite did a thing where they were showing the Broly movie a few years back. And I
Really?
thought that was so tough. Yeah, man. They were showing episodes of Super and they were showing the Broly movie. I thought at like
Oh, right
Kami's
when they
house.
released all the Dragon Ball
Yes.
characters into.
Yes. That was so tough. So if Marvel could do something like that, that'd be crazy. That Times Square map, that'd be crazy.
So what is it? It's like a social area, or
Yes.
something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's a social
area.
hub.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
So
That's
you
dope.
know,
And I'm glad they're doing that because more games need to do that, man.
it's gonna be a
Absolutely.
lot of
Multiplayer gaming,
yeah. Go ahead.
multiplayer gaming has become so anti-social nowadays. Like it's crazy.
Mhm.
And it's
Remember
like
that
I think
social hub thing was something everyone was trying to do at some point.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
PlayStation Home and all
PlayStation
that.
did
Yeah,
it.
there's
Yes,
PlayStation
yeah.
Home, there's Second Life
Destiny.
stuff. Everyone was trying to
Yeah.
have this social area you met virtually,
Right.
Exactly.
and it kind of just died off. Like everyone kind of thought it was corny.
For sure. They gave
I
everyone
don't think
parties
people
and
thought it was
that was
corny.
it.
I think people just. I think a lot of games tried to implement it because the first game that really kind of did it right was Destiny. Like Destiny had the tower, which was like their
Yeah.
social hub. Like
Mhm.
that's where you went after all of your missions, everything. You turn in stuff there, so you kind of just naturally meet other players. And then like I remember Call of Duty did it at one point.
Yeah.
What's that other game I was playing at one point that was doing that? And I just think a
Street
lot
Fighter's
of people just
technically
kind of
doing it.
Who?
yeah, I think
Uh,
a lot of people they get annoyed with that shit. Like they just be wanting to get to where they gotta go, and that's it. Like they don't want to have to go to this hub, walk over here, talk to this person, and walk over here and talk to that person. They just want to. I'm trying to play, 4v4 this. I want to queue up for that right now. You know
What
I mean?
happened
Yeah.
was too many people started to do it, and then that's why it
Yeah.
became tedious. If it was like a
Yeah.
few other games that were just doing it, I think people would have been
Yeah.
fine with that. But then
Yeah, man.
everybody tried to take it and make it their thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Make it
so it-
something.
Yeah, so it just became oversaturated at some point, and that's the
So,
thing with
are
gaming
we gonna
industry.
oversaturate again? Because what Guilty Gear is doing it,
Yeah,
Street Fighter's doing it,
Marvel's doing
Rivals is about to do it.
it. Yeah.
We know Fortnite does it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It
think it's a
might.
bad thing though.
I think
I,
they're
I
gonna.
think
It's optional now, though. That's the thing.
yeah.
It's optional
Yeah,
now.
it's not like where you have to go to if I want to play TDM and Call of Duty, I got to go to
Go-
this lobby and talk to this person. The queue, it's not like that
Exactly.
anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, but I like that type of stuff because again, I think multiplayer gaming is so antisocial now, man. It is the most antisocial thing ever. You can be on a team with 6 other people and never talk to those 5 other
No.
people on your
Big
team.
facts.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
In fact, you have to hop on
Everyone's
and
in their
ask
own
them.
party. Yeah,
You
everyone's in
Yeah.
their
ask
own
them,
party.
anybody on mic?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
And you're looking at that
Yeah.
one guy like, well, you never heard of Discord, dickhead? Like, what's
Right.
wrong with you?
Why you
Like,
not a
Right.
party, right? Like,
but then you
yo,
think about it like, damn, he's doing this the right way. Like, this is
yes.
how we're supposed to play games. Like, we're not supposed to be so antisocial. I'm chilling in Discord playing, Rainbow Six Siege with my
Right.
friend in there that's playing Where Winds Meets. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's so weird nowadays. Like gaming is,
Yeah.
it's almost like they like even Halo. I remember Halo was like the pinnacle of like social gaming back in the day, and it's like now they're not even the same. Like you get
Well,
into a
no.
match, nobody talks. After the match is over, it breaks the lobby up. You got to find a new match.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the consoles becoming unsiloed
Mhm.
Yeah,
was the start of that. Because when they were
Yeah.
siloed, everyone on PlayStation kind of wanted to talk with everyone else on PlayStation. Everyone on Xbox wanted to talk with everyone on Xbox.
Right.
And Nintendo's that's a whole other thing.
Nintendo's
And
not
then once it
gonna
went
change.
cross-plat,
Mhm.
and people started, the PlayStation culture isn't exactly like the Xbox culture, isn't like the PC culture. And sometimes people didn't agree, and we'd hear certain words no one wanted to hear and get into certain arguments. So what happened? Nobody wanted to get involved in those conversations anymore.
Mhm.
And they just hang with like Dude was saying, you just hang with your homeboys in Discord. You don't want to deal with the
Yeah.
public.
yeah.
For sure. As a PS3 player, like hearing that people on 360 was able to have parties while playing their games, and we were just thrown in there. Like, yeah, we're mic'd up, we're talking to each other, but we don't have a party system. We don't have a system where
I forgot about that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, we didn't have a
That's
party system.
crazy.
So we jump in there, motherfuckers already
Bro.
talking crazy to you just cause you gotta manually go in and mute somebody if you don't want to hear them talk crazy to you anymore.
Right.
We didn't have that then, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
the way I
crazy.
started. Man, what a
Mhm.
time! What a time!
A lot of this thing is kind of overcorrection though. Like a lot of these things, it's just like I think they're gonna overcorrect and then slowly like release control. But well, hopefully, is that's what they'll be doing. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll just see. But let's switch topics up real quick and talk about Metroid Prime 4's overview. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the Metroid Prime overview. Did you guys get an opportunity to look at that at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so let me just hop into my lead in real quick. So Metroid Prime 4 Beyond finally has a release date and a full gameplay overview. Samus returns on December 4th, bringing a new world, new abilities, and major upgrades for both Switch and Switch 2 players. But there's one aspect of the game that has a lot of Metroid faithful might be a little, concerned might it has them a little concerned per se. I have the article here from VGC. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. And it says the title marks. So far, Metroid Prime 4 doesn't feel much like Metroid at all, and I'm worried. The main thing that people are talking about that I've noticed from most outlets is this new character that's called something Mackenzie. I need to check his name. Can't remember the dude's name. I just had it. Miles.
I think
Miles
it's like
McKenzie.
Miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miles McKenzie.
Yeah.
So people are concerned about Miles because he's kind of like the comedic foil to Samus, and people are saying like, "What is this? This is taking away from like the isolated feeling of Metroid. You feel like it's you alone on this like unknown planet and trying to figure shit out. But now that Miles is here, the experience might be totally different now. What do you guys think about just that in general? Blaze.
Hot take.
Person. Yeah.
Hot take. As long as she doesn't talk, I don't care, bro. I do not care, man.
Yeah,
I don't want her to talk at all, man. Like that's always been my thing about Samus, man. I hate it when she talks, man.
she
Unless
talked
she
in one of
like
them.
in Dredge she talked, but she talked like the little Chozo
Yeah,
language, so it wasn't like English, but like other M, she
hmm
talked
she
and she
talked
talked a lot,
off.
and it was annoying. And I don't want that ever again. So as long as they don't do that, we're good. We're good.
Right. So do you think that this poses like a risk, losing its identity moving forward? What do you think? Do you
I
think like
mean,
fans, based on like the first impressions of this game, the overview, what do you
I
think?
it's been like 20 years since we got like a mainline game. Like you gotta think of it like Metroid Dread. Like I don't know if a lot of people know this. Metroid Dread was a game that was supposed to come out like 2008, 2009. That's supposed to come out a long time ago.
Hmm.
So I think they kind of already had the premise, the story, and everything written out for Dread. So when they just dropped it on the Switch One, it was kind of like, here's the game that we wanted to make all those years ago, but on a newer platform. It looks better because it was supposed to be on like the original DS. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think this is just the evolution of like Metroid. I'm all here for it, man.
So do
I'm
you
all
think that
here
that's
for
what
it,
they
man.
wanted? Do you think that's what they wanted from the game, like initially, this whole idea?
You talking about like the fans?
No, not the fans. Like what the developer has right now. Do you think that that's what they had from the beginning?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. I think so, man.
I don't
I
know. I
think
don't know.
so.
I don't. I feel like this evolved over time, and I feel like they're trying to meet like a modern aspect of this. I feel like that's where this is coming from. They're trying to kind of modernize Metroid, so to speak.
Metroid, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too, but I think like it could either like Metroid could do two things. It could stay the same and become
Hmm.
another Star Fox situation where we just you know what I mean? Like we got Star Fox Zero in 2014. Everybody hated it. Why? Because we got that game 8 other times. We played that already. You know what I mean? I think it's like it's just one of those things like do you stay the same and just appease like that like not to get into a whole nother conversation kind of goes in the same thing. It's the same thing like Pokemon.
Hmm.
Like I'm a Pokemon player. I got a new I literally bought my Switch 2 to play the new Pokemon. I'm
Really,
I'm I'm a
bro?
diehard Pokemon.
Makes
I'm a
sense.
Yeah.
diehard I'm a diehard Pokemon fan. I'm gonna always be one. I don't care how old I get. I'm gonna always be a Pokemon fan. But the one thing I always say is like I wish Pokemon would kind of evolve away from the beat 8 gyms, beat the Elite Four, game is over thing.
Yeah.
But when they did that in
I have
Sun
a
and Moon,
suggestion for you.
I fucking hated it. I
I have a
fucking
suggestion for
hated it.
you. Wait,
So
wait, wait, wait. I got a suggestion for you, Blaze.
what's up?
Play Power Up.
I did play Power World. I
Power
did
Up is
play Power
fun.
World.
Power World is fun.
It is, but I don't like that survival shit, man.
I
Like
think
I hate that shit,
that's one
man.
of the biggest things I've heard people say. But if you, the thing is, when you're starting off, though, the survival is more important. But the more you grow in the game, it
Oh yeah,
becomes
yeah,
less. Bro,
yeah,
I'm level
Right.
48 right now. Like I don't even think about like food or any of this shit anymore. It's just I'm fine. I'm fine.
Right.
yeah,
I'm good.
I'm
yeah,
good. I don't think about
yeah,
those things anymore because I don't think about my base anymore. I don't think about any of those
yeah.
things. All I think about is exploring because I put things in place to now have everything that I need. So I don't have to constantly
Right.
worry about those things anymore.
I just
Trust
can't
me.
do it, man. The minute I see like
I used to
I'm
be that
getting
way.
cold. I'm getting cold. I'm like, man, it's time to turn this shit off, man.
Yo,
The minute I
I'm
I
see that
used,
freezing.
shit,
I'm freezing.
bro,
I'm
I used to
thinking,
be the same. Hold up. I used to be the very same way you are about the game. Like, I don't like survival games, but Power World
yeah,
is fun, bro. It is
yeah,
The
so much
man.
fun,
indoctrination is so
bro.
strong in here right
I'm
now.
saying, even especially when you're playing with friends, especially if you're playing with friends, that we have our own server. Shout out to Lucky Gadget Girl. She made our server. She is the there. That was whole bot. Yeah, throw the whole bot away, Lucky. Damn,
Is she
Lucky.
referring to Nightbot?
Yeah, I fixed it though. I
I
turned
agree.
everything off.
No,
I no, but I
Wait.
just have that for the network. Because I can't. I can't do that because I have a different bot that I use. I have streamer bot that I use for my stream, but because I'm streaming on the network, I use Nightbot to just, you know what I mean?
Oh, makes sense.
Because I can do it
I'm-
from a
I'm-
browser.
I'm gonna show you how to run a bot as 2 different user accounts.
All right, cool, awesome.
Love it.
There we go. Say less. That's it. That's it. But yeah, you need to, if you hop into thing with me, Blaze, I can set you up on
I'm down.
Power.
I'm down to try because I
Exactly.
had the game. I bought the game when it came out.
Exactly. I can set you up on Power World, and you wouldn't have to worry about any motherfucking thing else. I promise you.
But then you get
promise
to the
you.
point, right? Because I've done that in other games. Like I used to play that Ark
Ark-
Survival,
yeah.
Evolve, or whatever with the dinosaurs. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah, but I can join up on you, and I don't have to worry about the survival thing. But then, what is the point of the game? Like the point of the game is to
No,
just
you just need
struggle
to get
and
no.
survive.
You need to get over that slump. Once you get over that slump, you don't have to worry. You can do everything by yourself. And it's a server where you can pop in and out whenever. I don't have to be there for you to play the game.
Okay,
It's
right.
just you
Beautiful.
pop in
Yeah,
and
I'ma
do
check it
whatever
out.
you
I'ma
want.
check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm down.
Yeah, the server's
damn.
persistent.
The server's persistent. But shout out to Lucky Gadget Girl. She's the one that made it that way.
That's
You
what's
know what I
up,
mean?
man. Shout out to her.
She's
man.
my supplier. You know what I mean? She's my
W
supplier.
Lucky.
And you
Yeah,
are her
but I
number one
can't-
dealer by the sound of it. You out here giving out free hits.
But the thing is, man, I can't fight 8 gyms and then fight the Elite Four in Power World, man. That's what I want. That's what I
You can
desire.
fight. What do you mean? There's a syndicate in Power World. You got to fight like tower bosses in Power World.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah, I did fight one of them. I fought the first girl.
Yeah, you gotta fight tower bosses, bro. You can also make that girl join your team, but I'll show you how to do that in the game when you join with me. You know what I mean? I got you, bro. I got you.
All right, I'm trying to learn that, Joe.
Yo, see, guys, we
yeah.
got Blaze Inferno in the Church of Power. Let's go.
Yeah, man. It's a great game, but that survival stuff turns me off.
I promise you, once you get, because you just need to get one thing, and the whole survival, you getting cold, you getting hungry, is just gonna go out the window, and it's just you
Alright.
need a satchel essentially to put food in, and you can have like a shit ton of food in that satchel, and you just automatically eat from that every single time. You don't have to keep going and
Ah.
getting berries and all that shit. Once you get that unlocked.
Okay.
There's like 4 slots. Once you get those 4 slots, well, matter of fact, once you get 1 slot, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay.
So I got you, bro.
W
I got you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a bunch of like shirts you can wear. So I have it's called multi-weather shirts or some shit like that. Multi-climate shirt. If I give you that shirt, you
Okay.
can wear it in the cold, you can wear it in the heat, you'll be fine. So yes,
That's
I got
what I
you.
like to hear, man.
I got
Are
you.
you
Yeah,
on
that's what I like to
payroll for
hear.
Power World?
I mean, I should be at this point.
It's a great game, man. It's a great
Yeah, bro.
game, man.
But yeah, going back to Metroid because we went all the way off the beaten path. Oh yes, going back to Metroid. Do you think that this character is going to be a detriment to the overall story of Prime?
I hope not. I hope not.
Because I'm assuming that there's a chance that we'll see like escort missions and shit like that for the first
Nah, I
time in Metroid.
I don't think that, man.
You don't want to think that.
I don't think I don't think in the history of Metroid they've ever had it where like Samus was in another room with somebody else and she was following that person.
Or
It was always
protecting
like
that person.
It was always like this person was in a room, you saw them, you talked to them, they give you something, and you go ahead and you move forward alone. That's the way I want to hope that it continues to be.
And that's what I want too. That's exactly what I want too. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's what they do because I don't want to have to worry about. Like I'm a major Metroid fan, bro. Like
Yeah, me too.
Metroid
I
is
hope
the
it
reason
runs
why.
good.
Yeah,
That's all I'm worried about. I just want it to run good.
Yeah, Metroid
you
is
have
the
a
reason
Switch
why I
too?
have a Switch. Yeah, so
Yeah, I got it on. I'm getting it on Switch too. So
what do you guys think of the
chances are it was
graphics?
dev for Switch 1. And
and then upscale for Switch 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
Okay.
you guys? How do you guys feel about like the graphics and the gameplay?
It look good.
Yeah.
The graphics
For
for
Switch,
the
yeah.
platform it's on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what they're trying to do, that
Mhm.
they did a job with that.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
looks
it
it looks
works.
impressive. I'm kind of on the fence about the motorbike. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
I thought that was cool as hell. That was my
Yeah.
favorite part. Yeah.
And I kind of like the idea of just like traveling on foot because Metroid has built that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
that kind of game for me. Like me slowly just discovering shit and figuring it out.
Isn't it supposed to be
Right.
like? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a Metroid head. Isn't the environment in this one supposed to make it feel more massive than any other
I think
previous
so. I
environment?
think so. I think it's
Yeah.
way
Yeah,
more
it's an
massive
open
than
land and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think the vehicle kind of lays into that.
That's what it's that's what it's for basically.
I think the biomes are bigger than before. So there's
Mm.
certain biomes. It's probably like open area kind of situation,
Right.
but it still has those biomes. God damn, that shit look crazy.
Yeah, man.
So I'm thinking of playing Metroid Prime 1 through 3 on stream because I have those games.
Mm.
I'm thinking of doing like a marathon for the release of this game. Like this is probably the only game outside of Zelda that I would probably buy on Switch. I'm not spending my money on anything else from Nintendo.
Fair.
Did you get a Switch too?
No, I'm not getting one.
This shit look
No.
gas, dog. You
Yeah.
tripping, bro. This shit look gas. I can't wait
I
to
said
play
the
it.
same
no,
thing.
no, I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but I'm just worried about that one. But that hopefully he's just like one part of the entire game. Like if he's just one part, I can be okay with that. But I just don't want this person to be like a consistent thing throughout the game. I don't want to see this dude Miles like throughout this entire freaking game experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm. You
Just-
think
But
it'll
at
take
least
away
look
from
good.
it?
Huh?
You think it'll take away from it?
I think it would. Like
Yeah.
that's not what I come to Metroid for. I come to Metroid for me feeling like a badass taking on like freaking enemies on a hostile planet. That's what I want to feel like.
Fair.
Yeah. So, but this looks sick, especially the whole like telekinesis shit too.
Psychic powers is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's sick, bro.
Yeah, man. Like
That
this
is
joint.
fire.
Yeah, man.
That's fire.
Yeah, this joint's
Um,
fire, dog.
I'm wondering if what we're seeing is all Switch 2, and I wonder how this runs on the
It might
It
be.
is. It
It
is.
might be.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's
They would
100%
definitely
off
notice
Switch 2, man.
for sure.
Dog, listen, tell me how your experience is on the Switch 1, because the goddamn dog, that shit's gonna be. I played what is it? Tears of the Kingdom on
Mhm.
Switch 1. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Bro, I played it on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Different situation.
Night and day, literally a
Yeah.
different game, dog. Literally a different game.
Damn.
Literally a different game. Like literally a different game, man. I was like, what? like, what, bro? Listen, if I had to be, listen, I fuck with you as a friend. I would not buy this on the Switch 1, dog. Like I would not buy this on the Switch 1, dog. This shit gonna run at 15 frames a second, dog. Like
He
Like
might.
this
probably
whole
gonna-
bike seat. Oh my god, dog! Like, I can't see that on the Switch 1, man.
You don't
That
think
shit
so?
gonna cripple it.
Probably.
Nah,
Who
bro.
knows?
They probably gonna drop the texture resolution and the lighting. And
Yeah,
A
that's.
lot, yeah.
I think
There's
it's
a
like
lot of people here in this game. There's a lot of like people that I'm seeing. I
I'm
never
ready
played
for
Other
it,
M.
bro.
I never played Other
think the
M.
graphics chip between the Tegra 1 in the Switch 1 and the Tegra that's in the I think it's like 5 generations difference of Nvidia GPUs. Like it's a significant difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, this shit looks so gas, dog. Like, oh my god, this shit looks so. This is like, by the way, when they announced this and said it was coming out this year, this is like my sleeper hit for the year, dog. I don't think it's gonna be like my #1 game of the year, but I think it's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
up
in
there.
my top 3. Yeah, I think so, dog. I think so.
Like
Like,
it's.
I'm a Metroid fan, dog. I've been waiting for this game for 15, 20 years, man.
Me
Like,
too, bro. Is it me or is it striking me almost like a Halo game?
yeah, I'm getting that vibe too.
Yeah, it's because of the whole like military apparatus here. Like there's a lot
Yeah,
more of like, soldiers in
yeah.
this game than usual.
Well, that's how Prime 3 was. Corruption was kind of
Yeah.
like that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I guess.
I'm kind of down for that, man, because it's like this is like it seems like the first time she's really working with the Federation,
Right.
like hands on, really working with the Federation in this game.
Mhm.
Samus is usually like a lone wolf.
A loner, yeah.
Yeah, bro, this looks so good, though. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
I
to it.
cannot wait, man.
It's crazy. I want to replay Dread too.
Yeah, I'm playing Dread on stream right now, and like
A
that
word?
game's hard as hell, bro. That game's hard as hell.
4K. This game goes
Yeah.
up to 4K 60
4K on the
Quality
Switch too.
mode.
That's crazy.
in performance mode.
4K.
1080p 120. Yeah, 4K.
Air quotes on the 4K people. That's not actual 4K. Please stop.
Upscale.
Yeah, it's 14. Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
upscale.
whatever it is. Yeah.
It's running an
1440p.
NVIDIA GPU in it. It's DLSS upscaling.
Yeah, yep.
Mm,
Like the new Pokemon looks really good, and apparently
It
it's
does.
4K, but that's just not 4K, man. It's
yeah.
just not 4K.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like one of my biggest thing. I'm looking forward to the game. But a final question for you guys: do you think that this game is going to try and move away from what Metroid Prime is known for? Especially since people have been waiting for it for like 18 fucking years. Like, do you think they're going to try to veer away from the DNA that made Metroid Prime what it was? Or do you think that they're going to kind of stay closer to that? You don't know?
I hope, I hope so, man. Like, I hope so. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm one
Yeah,
of
to
those
add to
people.
it.
Like, I'm
Mhm.
I'm all in for like the evolution of things.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
It has
It
to
depends on
be.
what Nintendo thinks will make this game successful. If
Yeah.
they think the addition of comedic foils and additional characters made this successful,
Right.
right? Yep.
then you're gonna get more of that.
All right. So,
Yeah.
final question before we move on. Who would be your dream pick for Samus Aran in a Metroid movie? Dream pick.
10 years ago, if you would have asked me, I would have said Jessica Biel.
Jesus Christ, you're my friend.
Yeah, I would have said.
I swear to
10 years
God, bro.
ago.
Bro,
Yeah,
I swear to
yeah,
God on everything, bro. She was my top pick for Samus,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. 10 years ago, though. She's a little older now. Jessica
Yeah.
Alba would have been a good pick too.
Yeah, she would have been cool. But
Yeah, she'd
Jessica
have been a good
Biel
pick.
was my number one
That's
pick,
my
bro.
number one too. Yeah,
Number one
Yeah.
pick, bro, because I think she would kick ass as Samus, bro.
yeah, yeah. Trying to think
Trying to
who
think.
else.
That's
man.
crazy that
Modern
you
right now.
that was your pick, bro. Like real talk, that's crazy that was your pick.
Yeah, Jessica Biel, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else, man. Like I don't, and they don't even have to be like naturally blonde. You know, they can
No, you don't.
do
You
all
can dye
that.
people's
you know
ears
what I
and
mean?
shit and all that.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Pick from this generation of actresses. Then let's say I saw people kind of championing Brie Larson, but I don't know how I feel about Brie Larson being.
I gotta see. Let me see.
You
Kate
think
Beckinsale.
you think
Ooh,
Scarlett Johansson's too short?
nah, Kate Beckinsale would be a fucking killer.
Kate
Samus,
Beckinsale.
bro.
Brie Larson might be good. That's Captain Marvel. That's
Yeah.
Captain. Okay.
Yeah.
She gives off
Yeah,
that
she-
tough chick
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, she could. She
Kate
could do that.
Beckinsale doesn't do that, bro. Did you guys
Gotta-
forget Live, Die,
Is that the
Repeat?
girl from Underworld? Is that
No.
the girl from Underworld?
Wait, no. Wait. I'm mixing Emily Blunt. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up Kate Beckinsale
Oh,
with
Emily Blunt. Okay.
Emily Blunt would have been a great Samus Aran, bro.
Like Kate Beckinsale doesn't play the main character in Underworld. Am I tripping?
I think so. Is that Kate?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. Nah,
You know,
nah.
I see she aged out of it too, but Charlize Theron would have been.
Yeah, she would have
she-
been.
yeah,
She would have been dope.
Yeah, she's too old. It's just like Jessica Biel. She's too old, man.
Yeah, but like Emily Blunt to me would have been a perfect Samus Aran, bro.
Let me see
Emily Blunt can pull that
man.
off. She was in Live Die Repeat with Tom Cruise, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
What?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't think
Probably
so.
now, but earlier I feel like she could.
I think the best choice.
This man says Jenna Ortega, bro. Soul Reaper Agent says
Jenna
Jenna
Ortega is
Ortega?
hilarious.
He might be spitting. It's like
I can't picture a blonde
Perpetually looks
Jenna
like a
Ortega.
child.
Exactly.
nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I
Damn,
can't
it's
see
like
I
this
can't see a blonde Jenna Ortega. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah,
all
I
hating
don't
on
know.
seasoned women, Lord. No, but we're looking at Samus is kind of younger. No,
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
she's more of like a
I
younger.
mean, here's the thing. You could pick, like,
Mhm.
you could move the storyline. You could say, okay, this
It's
is
later in
like,
her. Yeah.
she has accolades, so you don't have to do the whole introduction of the character. Like, this
Mhm.
is the badass. We're dropping you straight into the action, and then you could pick an older actress if you do that.
Right.
One of the older, and there's plenty of older, tougher women doing action
Yeah.
roles.
If they did
we
that, they
switch
could
off
get
if you-
Charlize Theron for sure.
Exactly.
I ain't
And
gonna
she's
lie.
Yeah.
really-
I think Brie Larson probably the best pick, man. She probably the best pick, dog.
Uma Thurman's
off-
daughter is actually yes.
That's
I
a
could
good
see
one.
her.
I was thinking her, Anna de Armas.
Maya Hawke, right? That's her name. Uma Thurman's
Ballerina.
daughter is Maya Hawke, right? She's in Stranger Things. Am I wrong?
Oh yes.
Yeah, because
She's the
that's
dude's
Ethan
best
Hawke's
friend.
daughter. Ethan Hawke and Uma
Yeah.
Thurman's daughter.
Yeah.
They had a kid.
Yeah, Maya
Yeah.
Hawke, the girl in Stranger Things, the girl that's
Yeah.
the cool guy's friend that works at the ice cream shop.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Fun fact about me: I don't watch a lot of movies, man. And
Damn.
if it ain't Star Wars or the Marvel movies, I ain't seen it, man.
You don't watch Stranger Things,
No, never
I-
seen it.
bro? I
Okay,
need you to watch Stranger
I
Things.
haven't seen the series
man.
either,
Yeah,
but I know of it.
yeah.
I haven't
Know
seen the last
nothing. I
episode.
know
It's
nothing
on my
about
to-do
it,
list.
man.
No, yo,
Once this,
I
this
know
final
nothing
season
about
wraps
it,
up,
man.
oh, that's
Yeah.
gonna be a binge.
yeah, I want y'all
Yeah.
to watch that, and then we're gonna come back and have a conversation about that. I think that's one of my favorite shows of all time. Stranger Things?
That's crazy.
Speaking
yeah,
of,
I've never watched it. I've never
is anybody
watched
is anybody watching Welcome to Derry?
I've never even heard of that.
No,
it. Never even heard
It?
of that.
So it's It, Welcome to Derry. So it's the prequel to the It movies.
I did hear about
Oh yes.
that. I
Okay.
did
Yes.
hear
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
Listen
I gotta
to
finish. I gotta finish
me.
the movie.
Listen to me. If you guys are Stephen King fans, bro, watch Welcome to Derry. Because there's a lot of tie-ins to the Stephen King universe at large. So
Universe.
there's a guy
See?
in there that is from The Shining.
The
but
Shining.
this is
Yeah.
yes. Bro, when I saw it, because it actually happened in the book too. So he was in like a prelude in the book. And they kind of use that to kind of like build a story around that for this show.
Okay.
So there's a lot of
see?
things here. Crazy, bro.
This
Crazy.
why you ain't played Kingdom Come 2 yet, man. This
What?
is why. Because you watch all these damn shows, man. You know what I mean? Too many goddamn shows,
Bro,
man.
bro,
Listen,
I got
once I
got
seen
taste.
once I seen a season is 13 episodes and they're an hour long, I'm out, man. You got
So
me.
you don't watch One
Wait,
Piece then for
I'm
sure.
not
Have you
watching
seen-
that, man.
He's definitely haven't seen One Piece then.
so no The Boys, no Gen V, no Invincible.
I watched the first season of Invincible. I did watch that. That was
Okay.
it. How many
That was
seasons
it.
are there now?
Invincible like 3 seasons.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
I think it's three.
I'm never catching up.
Jesus.
The boys, wasn't interested.
I
Wow.
used to
started
love
that, and
the
I
I
stopped.
listen, I used to love The Boys until I watched an episode with a dude that can shrink down to size, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
that
yeah.
very
That's fair.
episode is when I stopped watching The Boys.
I think I seen that on
That's
TikTok.
fair. Yeah.
When he
that's where I
sneezed?
seen it actually.
When the dude
It,
sneezed,
it's gotten. There's okay.
too far.
The thing that I saw that I really liked was the when the dude was just like give him a blowjob, man. I seen that on TikTok. He was like blow A train. Everybody was like, what? Like, and he was really about to do it. I'm like, yo, this show crazy, man. Like,
that's
not
what I'm.
watching
Hey,
this.
That's
Like,
what. That's what I'm
Amazon, what y'all
talking.
got going on over
Yeah,
there?
that's what I'm talking about. I feel like the show started off strong, but then it became a parody of itself.
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
always no, it was always
it
meant
was
to be
always
a
it
parody
always, yeah,
Yeah.
of
No,
yeah.
no, no, no,
superheroes
no.
with
It
power
was a
going to their heads.
no. It was a parody of superhero of the superhero genre. Yes, but then at some point it became a parody of itself. So it's almost
It
as
was
if
always supposed to be that.
it was trying to one up itself with all the
It,
outlandish
No,
shit.
look at
all
the
the
source
silly shit it
material.
could think,
It
it could
was
think
supposed
of.
to be. It was always supposed to be that.
Man, I don't know, bro. But that one sneeze, that sneeze took me out of the show. When that dude did what
Yeah.
he did and he sneezed, then it was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm stopping right. Yo, I
Okay,
stopped at that
Yeah.
very point.
there's
Yeah,
some
you
moments.
don't, we don't got to go
Yeah.
past this.
Yeah.
There's in Gen V, which is a spinoff.
Mhm.
There's literally a superhero student who has a multi-dimensional pocket. Guess where the entrance and exit is?
I don't want to know. Moving on. Um, moving on.
No need.
What? All right.
Yep, a whole person can fall out of it. Look at his face.
This is your favorite show of all time. Like,
What?
this is confusing
Not
to
at
me,
all.
man.
Not at
He's
all.
He's
This is
considered a trash
confusing.
superhero though. But just think about it. His whole entire superhero team can hide. All he has to do is walk into a place. He's gonna pass clearance security check. He goes to the bathroom, and him and a team of 15 superheroes can walk out of the bathroom. Just they might need a shower, but
That is wild.
They gotta
That
go
is
in
wild.
there
This
and
show is so
post.
irreverent, bro. This show is so irreverent.
I think
man.
I'll pass, man.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'll pass.
Listen, all right, let's move on. And this is kind of what y'all came for tonight, right? So this major Steam announcement, right? Valve has released its next wave of gaming hardware, the new Steam machine, the Steam Frame headset, and the brand new Steam controller, each set to launch in early 2026. Here's what the announcement means for PC and console style gaming. So now, before we get into anything else, did anybody see the announcement? I'm pretty sure because that nobody couldn't shut up about it. Everybody kept talking about it all of last week. Unless you were living under a rock, bro, it was everywhere. Okay. So before we get into it, Darren, what did you think about the whole announcement of the Steam machine? Just the Steam
It's
peripherals in general.
Yeah, it's crazy because since the ROG Ally had dropped,
Mhm.
I had it in my mind that I want to get something that I can take with me, or some type of console that I can just easily play Steam on. And I just had this conversation with Shaq
Mm-hmm.
about a console, or like if Xbox went that route where Steam becomes a platform or something like that, and then they go, hey, let me beat y'all to it. Let's make our own shit, and here you go. I'm excited for it. I'm
Mhm.
so excited for it. I'm so excited for it.
I,
I'm more cautious about that price tag,
yeah.
but I'm excited for it.
Do y- all right. So, what about you, Blaze? What do you think about it?
I mean, if they can make it affordable, I think it's
Exactly.
good. I think it's a good competitor, man. I think pricing is everything now, man. With the
True.
talk of PS6 being like $900, like you got to be able to compete, man. And I think like I think the last time I was on this podcast, I told y'all, and I doubled down on it here. There's always going to be a place for consoles. Consoles ain't going nowhere
No.
anytime soon. Valve doing this is literally showing people that there is a big space for console gaming right now. It's just the thing is, you got to start making it affordable again, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. When we start to get to these $900 dollar consoles, yeah, the argument of you could buy a PC is a little bit stronger in that sense, but I still think the console's always been the best thing about consoles has always just been affordable.
And
You know what
plug
I
and
mean? It's
play.
always
It's
been
the
I,
fact.
And
And plug and
and the
play.
convenience of it. Yeah,
plug and play.
exactly.
I was just about to say that. Like, I went on a whole rant yesterday on my 24-hour stream when I was playing COD. I was telling people, like, it's like, bro, the best thing about console is I literally turn this shit on, select the game, and play it. I don't have to download a shader. I don't have to wait for an anti-cheat. Oh, there's a new driver update for this game specifically.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wait for the driver update. You know, when you do the driver update, it does all this weird shit to your computer real quick. You don't have to worry about none of that,
No.
man. I literally
No.
turn this shit. I put the disc in my system and play it. I literally play it.
You don't even
And
gotta be
now,
on for your shit to update now.
yo, and you don't even have to be on. Like,
Nope.
bro, you don't even have to be like. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that, and that's why I think for me, I don't care. I don't care if it's the PS9. I will always have a console in my house because PC gaming is just it's so taxing sometimes. I hate boot my computer up. Gotta wait for it to start, which is pretty fast. I gotta put my password in. Then Discord's gotta launch, that's gotta launch, this gotta launch, Steam's gotta update, I had all these games that needed to update because my PC was off. I mean, it was off. I mean, it's just like, man, like the feeling of coming home, turning my PlayStation on, and it was like, yeah, 9 games just updated. While you were gone. Nine games just updated.
Right.
You were
I
at
could
work,
just
but
pick and
9
play.
games just update. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The thing is with the Steam machine though, it's still it's a PC, but it's
PC,
more
it's still
it's a living
technically a PC.
it's a console PC hybrid. It's a living room
Right.
room PC.
Right.
But here's the thing though, this kind of like the argument of I could just buy a PC with this money. Now you could just buy this because it's still a PC and a console.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
One of the thing is I feel like the ROG Xbox. Bro, I fucking hate saying that name. The
It's very
ROG Xbox
Xbox Ally X.
Ally X. There
Like
you go.
what? Just call it the Xbox Ally, bro.
Yeah.
Just call it the
No,
Xbox Ally,
no. Have you met Microsoft?
bro. But I think that this is a very strong like console to me personally. But
Yeah.
it's the price
sure.
tag. People don't like the price.
Exactly.
It is too expensive.
$1,200 is crazy for a handheld, man.
Yeah,
For
it's
peripheral.
Nasty,
no,
man.
no, it's $1,000. That one is $1,000.
It's still too
But
much.
no, that's what I'm saying. It is still too much money. It is a great console. Don't get me wrong, but $1,000, bro, is a
Yeah.
lot of fun. That's 2 PlayStation
Yeah.
5s, bro.
It's $500 too expensive. If that shit was $500, I would have bought it. But
It would have sold.
$1,000
It would
is
have sold,
crazy.
bro. It would have sold gangbusters for $500. No question. It would have sold a lot more.
Because the 600 one, the ROG Ally, the $600 model is
Yeah.
The non-X.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not what the X is, what the ROG Ally X is. And that's
No.
it. So now you're looking at that and you see people playing the X version, you're like, damn, this shit's a lot better than what I put
Yeah.
my $500 to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one's more comparable to a Steam Deck, though.
Yes.
The white one is more comparable
Yeah.
to a Steam Deck,
And runs well.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
runs. It does
It
what,
runs
Reaper?
worse.
Yeah. Oh.
So it has so take all of the complaints Blaze had,
Mm-hmm.
it's still on the Xbox Allies
Yeah.
because they still run Windows. That's not a PC problem, all those things. It's a Windows problem. It's the way
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Windows
Yep.
operates.
All right.
Yeah.
They still have that.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you might run a game. It's like, oh, I gotta install Visual Basic distributable 3.5.5 before you can run this game. Hold on, let me drain your battery life real quick.
For
Yeah.
sure. They said when you first start that shit, you gotta
Yeah.
update a bunch of different Windows things. You got Hotmail, Outlook, and all that other bullshit to worry about. And I'm like, I just want to play the game.
And,
I just-
and Asus still has to pay for a Windows license on each one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you just bought this, you got sold on whatever Microsoft was telling you with it, right? And then the next YouTube video you see in your feed because you got one is, hey, I force installed SteamOS on it and I got 10 better frames per second.
Yeah.
And SteamOS doesn't have any of those complaints that Blaze had.
Yep. Yeah. Steam. One thing is I've been thinking about getting a Steam Deck, and it's like the one thing I hear is just like it's very user friendly, and that's all I desire. That's all I
That's
want.
it.
Is
That's
like
all I want.
something that's
That's
just
it.
like I can turn it on,
Mhm.
select my game, and get to it, man.
And get
Like,
straight to it.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Like I love PC. Don't get me wrong. Like everybody thinks I hate PC. I love that my PC can do multiple functions at the same time. I can watch a stream while I play my game, while I do this. But when I just want to play a game, like nothing's gonna beat my console, man. Nothing's gonna beat that.
He
Right.
I mean-
described being in the market for a Steam machine. Because SteamOS,
Yeah.
when you default boot it, is that console-like
Yeah,
experience.
it's big picture mode basically.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
But-
literally.
No, well, it's more than that. It looks like big picture mode, right? But in the
Yeah.
background, it's Linux, and Linux operates differently.
Oh
than
yeah,
Windows
Linux is
in regard
crazy.
to having drivers and stuff. And if you want to play a game and now on a second monitor do something else, they give you the option. You hit the Steam logo, you go to shutdown, and there's an option:
Yeah.
reboot to desktop mode.
Yep.
That's so
Now
tough.
you have your start bar at the bottom. You have your Discord. You got Firefox. You have your video editing apps. If you I've run DaVinci on it.
What? Word?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a full-blown computer.
That's
Just by
tough.
default, it
Mhm.
makes it hidden in the background.
Right.
Yeah. You
Windows
have to
can't-
download all that shit. Yeah.
Windows can't get out of the way of being Windows.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, in the future, like the biggest thing I got to think about, at least for me, if am I buying a PS6, which I probably am, just because I think with console gaming now, it's more so just being in the ecosystem. Like my library's on PlayStation, so it's like I might as well just, you know what I mean, most of my games are on PlayStation 4 or 5. Why not get them on the 6? So it's just all there, you know what I mean? But dog, with this new Steam machine thing, like that's a easy cop, man. But if that shit's like $900, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
So-
If that shit's higher than $700, because they sold me, because I think I seen a Reddit post saying you can use whatever controller you want.
Yeah,
That sold me
that's-
right there.
That's how
That
Steam
Yes.
sold
is
me
by
right
default.
there.
Right.
That
Yeah,
sold me
that's
right
what they
there.
do
man.
anyway. Yeah.
Keep in mind,
Not
I'm
every-
I'm a
yeah.
long-time PC gamer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I have controllers that look like this nearby. I have
What the
controllers
hell
that
is
look like
that?
this nearby that can do that. Look familiar?
The fuck is that?
These are all controllers that work in Steam natively. These are all supporting controllers.
Bro, did he just pull out the same controller they was using
Submarine.
control that
Yep.
submarine? Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, he got the
Keep in
same
mind-
controller from that submarine, dog. Like,
Yeah. All of these work. This is the
Damn.
Victrix.
Yeah, that's a
I-
Victrix.
Not a single one of these I plug in and Steam doesn't know what the hell it is.
Right.
Right. That's what I love about Steam too, man.
And it'll map the buttons for you in case
Automatic.
the game
Yeah.
doesn't recognize that. You just
Yeah.
tell Steam. You know, this is why some people are mad Steam charges 30%, but Steam as the store in between does a lot of work for you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It
That's-
takes
For
Yeah.
sure.
this
Optimize the
that you
games
would
too.
definitely
Yes.
this is two
yeah.
separate Bluetooth controllers
Mhm.
that recognizes one. And Steam will go in there and be like, look, I got you. You tell me which button you want to emulate what. I'll tell the game for you what it is. Don't go messing with the game.
That's pretty
I got
dope.
you.
Right. I'll
That's
help
pretty
you out.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
sold me on that when they said like you can use any controller you want. I'm like, bet. What's the price? They say
So-
like anything over $700. I'm out, bro.
Yeah,
So,
start
here's the
looking at
thing.
'em.
Because it's using mostly, let's call it laptop grade parts on the inside of it, right?
Right.
They're running into the price fluctuations due to certain administrations that are in control right now. Right now, memory's spiked up in price. I think
Mhm.
Valve had a price they wanted to charge everyone.
Right.
And then the AR market decided all of a sudden RAM chips are the most important thing to them. And since AI is on this big multi-trillion-dollar boom, guess what happened to
Right.
the price of RAM chips?
Went up.
Yeah.
So they're riding this wave out, being very quiet about it, and not shooting themselves in the foot. Because if they announce a price right now,
It's set in
Right?
stone.
yeah, and say, oh, well, we have to make room for what the market is, and say it's $900, they'll immediately have bad PR. And if they lower the price later, they still have bad PR because, like, oh, you only lowered the price because we were pissed. You were trying to
Just
price
we
gouge.
complained about it. Exactly.
Right.
So same thing with the Steam Deck. People forget the Steam Deck launched in the height of the part shortage of the pandemic.
Mhm.
So they stayed very quiet for the longest while about how much it would cost until they could secure a good price that was good for PR, and then they announced it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, like, dog, you can't beat the Steam library. The Steam library is
No.
like fucking 20 years, 30 years old at this point, man. Like, they got games that go back when I was born on that shit. So
Yeah.
it's just
Mhm.
like, them making a console is huge, dog. It's huge.
So
It's huge, dog.
so you guys
It's
think it's a
huge.
strong alternative for like
Hell yeah,
console or
bro.
PC
Hell
gaming,
yeah.
especially now
Hell
that you
yeah,
can have
man.
it in the living room.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
Hmm
Did
Because
y'all miss
Hell
the
yeah.
fact that somebody was developing a game on the Steam Deck, on the Steam machine?
no, I didn't know that.
If you go back and watch
Mhm.
it, there's a dude sitting at a multi-monitor setup. Look at where the cables were going. It was going to a Steam machine.
Because
Oh, that's pretty
yeah.
crazy.
The other
That's pretty
crazy part
crazy.
is too, right? I was gonna build the PC
I
specifically
remember
for
you
my
saying
living
that.
room,
Yeah.
and then I saw that I was like, I'm getting that. No
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
question.
I built one for my cousin. He hasn't picked it up yet.
Okay.
He is streaming now, and he's one of those people that was still riding on the PS4.
hmm
He's like, "Oh, I gotta go buy a PS5 now. I'm getting the streaming thing." I'm like, and he's like, "Then I gotta get a PC." I was like, "I got you." I built him a PC. I still had my NVIDIA RTX 3070 laying around. I bought everything else around it. Set it so it automatically logs in, starts Steam, goes to big picture mode by
Yeah.
itself. But every Windows update, it
Mhm.
pops up. Hey, by the way, we see you didn't sign up for OneDrive. Hey, by the way, we
Every
see you
day.
didn't sign up for Office
Every day.
365. Hey, by
Yeah.
the way, would you like to use Copilot AI?
Mhm.
So now I have all of these what ifs. I got to tell them, like, look, 9 times out of 10, you can just use your controller. Every Windows update, you're going to have to go and click no out of all these dialogues. You can't even
Yeah.
use your controller in these dialogues. And this is the OS that Microsoft wants to say, oh, it's now an Xbox.
Right. I was gonna whatever PC I was gonna build, I was gonna put it on the Steam OS. I was gonna put the Steam OS on it. Rather. That's kind of what
And
I wanted to do.
the only thing that hurts it right now,
Mhm.
Battlefield won't work, COD won't work, Apex won't work
For now.
for now.
Because I know
Fortnite,
they're actively working on that. I heard.
Fortnite is probably the biggest holdout because the head of Fortnite, well, Epic, I'm not going to name names,
Mhm.
he has beef with Steam or Valve as a whole. He considers them public enemy number one.
Didn't they have beef with freaking Apple a couple of years ago?
Yeah, they had
Apple,
beef with
Google,
Apple.
Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't like other stores. And he tries to say, oh, well, they're hurting gaming. Then he comes up with the Epic Store, which gives away games for free, but then tries to lock you into a silo where their games don't always work with multiplayer with other games.
No,
So
it
who's really
doesn't.
hurting gaming?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Shout out to free games though. They definitely give out a lot of good free games.
Yeah, every now
I'm
and
not gonna
again.
lie.
Every
I
now and
got some
again.
heat. I got some heat from them, dog.
Out
Yeah.
of protest, I don't sign up for any of their free games.
Mm.
Yeah, free game is a free game, man. Yeah, shit. Shit, a free game, a free game.
So
I
Reaper.
hate. Listen, that's another thing I hate about PC, man. You got 18 different launchers. Oh, this game's on Ubisoft's thing. This one's on
But you
Steam.
just said a free
Yeah.
This
game's a free
one's on.
game. You're part of the problem.
But
But what I'm
they're the
saying,
reason.
but what I'm saying is that's why I like console gaming. Everything's just
But you're
right
not going to
there.
get all those free games with console game. The reason
I
you
get a
have
lot
them
of free
doing that,
games on console.
no, you're paying for PlayStation Plus or Xbox
Oh
Game
yeah,
Pass.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not free.
Yeah.
These folks have no monthly charge. They're giving it to you because they're trying to get you out of the other store. The competition
Yeah, they're trying to keep you in
in
their
the PC
ecosystem.
Yeah,
space
yeah.
is what gets you.
And I get that game and close that shit as fast as possible, man.
Yeah,
I hate
exactly.
the Epic. I hate the Epic Store, man.
You and I
I
both.
don't think
but-
I've ever bought a game on that shit ever.
No,
ever.
never. Well, I just go in, see what they got for free, take it, and I'll leave.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks too is a lot of the like Chinese-based games. They all launch on there. Like when Wuthering Waves.
Oh,
came
I
out,
see what Reaper's
that was
talking about.
only
This
on Epic
Yeah, you see them
Games Store.
developing.
developing on
Yeah,
the
that's
Steam.
cool.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
So
that
Reaper,
shit crazy.
I'm gonna ask you as the guy, like you are a technical guy here. I want you to break down how powerful this console is going to be, because I see people saying it's not going to be as powerful as the base PlayStation 5. So I want you to give me like, I want you to break down what
Break it
that
down.
would look like. Yeah.
Okay. So the base PlayStation 5. So
Mhm.
let's use that as a benchmark. Is an 8-core Zen 2 AMD processor.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget how many compute units out of AMD's RDNA 2 graphics chip. notice the Zen 2 and RDNA 2. That tells you the generation, right?
Right.
The CPU in the Steam machine is a 6-core Zen 4 CPU. 2 less cores. Sounds less powerful on paper until you
Mhm.
looked at it's 2 generations newer.
Ah.
So they're making for efficiency per core versus having more cores.
Okay.
Keep in mind when the PS5 came out, that Zen 2 architecture is from 2019, 2020.
Mhm.
The graphics cores are RDNA 2. The equivalent to that, as far as PC parts, is around a Radeon 6700.
Which is roughly also a 4070, right?
No,
No.
3070, 2070 ish.
Oh,
It
okay.
competed with the 3070.
Okay.
3070 was still a little faster. The graphics chip in this is like a cut down RDNA 3. So it's a cut down Radeon 7600. Or if they were to ever release a 7500, that's what it would be. So now it's even newer GPU, which doesn't sound that great. It's like, oh, it's still cut down and it's not the 7700s. I said it's the 7500, except once you get to the 7000 series, you get FSR 3 and potentially support for FSR 4, which are faster and more efficient upscaling techniques than what was in the 6000 in previous. And you also get better ray tracing compute than
Mm.
in the Radeon 6000 series. So, yes, there's less of these things, but it's more efficient and more capable per core.
Okay.
Then they talk about the fact that, oh, it only has 8 gigs of video memory. Okay, I hear that. Both Xbox and PlayStation 5 have 16 gigs of shared memory between the CPU and the graphics chip. There is no dedicated video memory. It's one shared pool. Whereas this has 8 gigs dedicated to the video card and then 16 gigs dedicated to the rest of the system.
Oh,
24
shit.
gigs total.
Mhm.
And if you are techie enough, the RAM in this is just regular laptop RAM modules. You can pop the 16 gigs out and put in 32 if you were so inclined.
Oh, so it's modular somewhat.
Partially. You can
Mhm.
swap the SSD and you can swap the RAM. You can't swap the video memory.
Oh,
But if the
okay.
main system memory suddenly doubles,
Mhm.
you still increase performance overall.
That's
So
sick.
I'd say this punches right in line with the PlayStation 5 by itself.
The base PlayStation 5 or just
The base PlayStation 5, and in some cases it'll probably in some features like ray tracing and FSR, especially if FSR 4,
Mhm.
because everyone says you can patch in FSR 4 and RDNA 3 tech. If they finish doing that by the time this launches, that's more efficient upscaling and ray tracing tech because it will feature ray reconstruction if memory serves me correct.
Mhm.
Don't quote me, I'm using my memory here. That's a better lighting upscaling technique
Yeah.
than what the PlayStation 4 is capable of. I'm sorry, PlayStation 5 Pro is capable of.
So
Mm.
Heartless and I were having this conversation about this, and he was like adamant that it might not be as powerful as a PS5 because this can only go up to 4K 60.
Is he going based off the fact that there used to be an 8K logo on the PlayStation box?
I don't know. I don't know. But
The
that's
8K logo that they removed after the first gen
oh, I
because
didn't
they
know that
realized it was BS. Yeah, the new PlayStations you buy don't no longer have an 8K logo.
8K
Yeah.
logo.
No,
Yeah, they's frauding the people, man.
Pretty much.
man.
Okay, I've said it before on this
Set
podcast, on
motherfuckers
other
up.
podcasts, and I'll say it again.
Mhm.
If a $4,000 PC struggles without upscaling to maintain 60 frames a second in most titles at 4K, what makes you think a $500 PlayStation 5 running on laptop parts from 2020 is pulling off native 4K? It is all upscaling fluff. Your TV is going to tell you 4K, but internally, that thing's probably rendering that game at somewhere between 900p and 1440p, and probably variables swapping in between them as per scene, and
Mhm.
then upscaling the resulting image to 4K. You are not actually playing on 4K boxes unless it's a 2D game. Stop the cap.
Damn. See, this is why Reaper. I love having Reaper
I
on
ain't
the
gonna
show,
lie,
guys. 'cause
Forbidden
Reaper,
West look 4K, man. That shit look crazy. The peach fuzz on Aloy face look 4K as
Okay.
fuck, man. God
Take
damn.
take the Horizon series,
Mhm.
play that on a top end PC,
Oh yeah,
and you'll realize
I know, bro.
they were faking so much.
Yeah, for sure. That
How
shit look crazy though.
how important do you guys think the Steam OS is in creating like the plug and play experience compared to like Windows PCs for the
Extremely.
Steam? Yeah.
Microsoft's a multi-billion-dollar company,
Mm-hmm.
and people still haze the ROG Ally X for not being 100. They say it's better.
Mm-hmm.
They have a long way to go.
You're saying the ROG Ally X is a better device?
No,
What?
they still have a way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's by a multi-billion-dollar company because it's still Windows underneath.
Right.
Windows itself is the problem on why
Not
it's
the
hard to make
not the device.
PC gaming. Yeah, not the device. The whole perception that PC gaming is more complex and more of an issue. Basically, all the complaints from Blaze.
Right.
He rattled off that list. That same list
Mm-hmm.
is Windows' fault. Completely Windows' fault. Example. Okay. Valve, as big as they are, is a privately held company that only had a little over 300 employees. Microsoft has thousands upon thousands of employees
Right.
and makes billions a year, if not more. And they still haven't cracked the nut. Why? Because they're beholden to investors. Investors want to see Office get big. They want to see OneDrive get big, cloud service. They're beholden to pushing all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Valve, being a private company, is like, we want to focus on gaming. So guess what their OS is focused towards? There's a
Okay.
reason why some games come out on PC and they have a more stable frame rate on SteamOS versus Windows, even though SteamOS has only been tailored to a couple of devices so far because they thought about the gotchas. And if there's something inhibiting SteamOS
Mm-hmm.
from being more smooth, they usually have a patch out within a week. Good luck waiting on Microsoft to fix a patch. Sometimes they introduce new patches that break certain processors' performance.
Yeah. 100%.
Just imagine you're on your ROG Ally X, right? You just spent $1,000. We just said
$1,000.
$1,000,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It updated, and you notice you're getting a third less of the performance. The game is now a stuttery mess, and all you did was run updates. Now imagine you're on battery power.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put it away. You're about to board a plane. You go to shutdown, and it says, "Oh, sorry, don't power me off. I'm running Windows updates." Y'all have seen these on laptops before.
Right.
What are you going to do now? Stuff the thing in your bag while it's running fan full tilt?
That's crazy.
Windows is not conducive to being a handheld gaming environment. They have a lot of work to do, and as long as they keep it one OS for all purposes, which is what they're doing, it's going to be a problem. Because the same OS that runs Office, that runs Visual Studio, that runs Exchange, that same OS is not conducive to gaming.
But why not create something that's very similar to what they have on like the Xbox OS in general? Why can't they do
They
that?
tried that, bro. Remember Windows 8, man? Windows 8 was made
True. But true.
was
True.
literally made with gaming in mind. Like it was
Right.
made with gaming in mind.
Mm-hmm.
They've tried this multiple times. So y'all remember Vista had a game start menu specific? It would try to find your games and then it would give it a game score. Look, your machine can run this 7.3 out of 10. You're fine. None of that ever worked. And it's the same thing that breaks it. Oh, by the way, this still has to be the same OS that runs all the business apps.
Right. It's funny you should mention this. All right. So with the whole verification thing. So with the Steam machine verification, it's very similar to like the Steam Deck verification. Do you think it's building like a more uniform like platform experience based on that? Do you think
Yeah.
it's Because I think they have somebody that actually goes in and tests these games to make sure they can run, right?
Team and user input, both.
That's crazy.
So here's what happens, right?
Mhm.
They laid out the blueprint with the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck came out and they kept it the same. And what did you notice happened? Every game that gets popular on the Steam Deck
Mhm.
gets handheld specific patches that benefit all the other handhelds. There's now you can go to Cyberpunk, look at the quality presets,
Yeah.
and there's one that says handhelds. Some of them actually say Steam Deck, but that's meant for battery operated handheld PCs. They literally created a minimum spec that devs target. So what do you think is now going to happen with the Steam machine?
Mm.
Every dev is going to target the Steam machine going
Right.
forward as the minimum spec. They literally created the console spec, as it were. And that's why console games seem so much more stable, right? You target, if you're making for Xbox, you target the Series S as your minimum. PlayStation, the base PS5 is your minimum. You have your goal. And that's what the Steam machine is going to become.
So they're going to be the industry standard now, you think?
Yeah. And Valve won't have to create a new one every year. They became the baseline. Okay, Asus, Alienware, everybody else,
Mhm.
create your more powerful versions if people want that more powerful version. We can sit back. We are still the Steam store, which are going to
Right.
run on these other devices anyway. Either way, we win.
Right. It's also interesting that they actually encourage like modding to some degree on these devices too. Right?
On some degree, the whole RGB strip in the front is programmable. They're giving you the API, and
Right.
they're releasing the 3D printer file for the faceplate that comes off. Like, yeah, go
Mhm.
ahead, create what
Yeah,
you
you
want.
can 3D print. You're right. You can 3D print the
Yeah,
face.
I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
that
that
was
what they're
crazy.
doing with the front? Okay,
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
wondering how they were doing that. Okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think D brand has a whole kit for the freaking thing already, bro, and the thing hasn't even dropped yet.
Some people are creating secondary screens for the faceplate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That'll give you like the stats, temperatures, storage.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one.
Somebody made a applet where the bar on the front
Mhm.
becomes the progress bar for the downloads that it's doing.
These
So-
people are insane, bro.
Crazy.
So
This
like
the-
Blaze was saying, hey, I start my PlayStation, I know my game's updated. This, you see it sleeping, you see the progress bar kick on, you'll know when it's ready.
Mhm.
It's fire, man. It's fire.
That's
That's
crazy.
that's what I like to hear, man.
this-
My favorite thing about my PlayStation, I get updates right to my phone, man.
Yeah.
That game
Oh.
game updated. All right, cool. I like that.
Cool.
Like
yeah,
that.
say
me
that,
too.
right?
I get the same thing too.
Yeah.
Say that. Guess what? Let me make sure this isn't gonna. Yeah, look, the Steam mobile app on my phone.
Yeah, Steam has that too.
Yeah, I have that
Yeah.
too.
But
'Cause
I
that's
have
how I
to have my
download.
but I have to have my computer on, man.
Yeah.
No, to play the game.
You mean?
All you're doing is telling it. Keep in mind, if this is plugged in, you'd only put it to sleep like you do your consoles.
Oh yeah. I
So if
thought
you
we were
say
talking about
here,
a PC.
down-
Yeah.
It is
That's
still
just
the
gonna be-
Steam machine still a
No,
PC.
but I'm saying that shit's gonna be fire, dog. That shit's gonna be fire, dog.
Another thing,
I'm all for easy use, man. I love easy use, dog,
Mhm.
man.
the Steam machine can be powered on by your controller, by the Steam controller, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. That's
So,
cool.
you know,
man.
most PCs you can't do that. Like you press that controller button, good luck. That's not turning on at all.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
go
It's
and
not
set
gonna
that up
happen.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of, right? Not that I mentioned. Now that I mentioned the Steam controller, what do you guys think about the Steam controller? Saw that segue? Saw that crazy segue?
That was good. I like it.
Yeah.
It is essentially a Steam Deck
Yeah, without the screen.
with the screen cut out, and
Yeah.
everyone raved about the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
And now it has the same gyro controls. So if you're playing a first-person shooter used to mice, you can do that. It has a touchpad for any games that require a mouse. And every single button, including the top of the joysticks,
Mhm.
have capacitance. So it can tell when you've let go of the buttons to stop registering gyro input. It's like,
That's
oh, he's
crazy.
putting the controller down. Let me not throw his aim off. Or you can program him to do something else. And good luck getting stick drift because they're essentially Holoflex sticks. They're magnetic sticks.
Yeah,
So
I read that.
They tossed away the stick drift problem. With these.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
I gotta see how that shit feels, man. I'm a very like feel
That's-
person, man.
Yeah,
Like, I
me
gotta
too.
see
Have
how
you
that-
ever held a
Definitely.
Steam Deck?
Nah.
Ah, that's
No.
Neither
see,
have
I
I.
already know
Yeah.
because well, if I reach for my Steam Deck, what am I? Hold
Go for your Steam Deck. You have a Steam Deck. I'm glad you guys mentioned something too. I'm about to bring that up as well.
on. So this is the Steam Deck that I cooked. Don't ask.
You cook?
So this is it's a non-functional unit. But again, I use it as spare parts for my other one because
Wha-
again, everything here is swappable. It's every Steam device is meant to be repaired by the end user if you're so inclined.
That
Mhm.
shit big as shit. God damn.
It's a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
That shit big as
You
hell.
know what that reminds me of? Game Gear. This is this generation's Game
Yeah,
Gear,
that's
bro.
what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yo.
So just take this middle section
Mhm.
and throw it away. It
And
already
that's-
comes with back buttons.
Mhm.
Oh,
Comes
that's
with the triggers
fire.
you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
The touchpad on either side, either one could be a mouse. You could set up, and
Right.
they're also buttons. So they're trackpads
that's
and
fire.
buttons.
Oh, that's
The,
fire.
the Steam controller right here has capacitive buttons right here on the top, and the pressing, just like a regular controller, is also a button.
Oh, I
all
think
it
I'm gonna
needs
buy
is
me
the
one for
capacitor.
Christmas. That shit fire, dog. That shit fire, dog.
And the
You know
brilliant,
what
and, and the brilliant part about the controller,
Mhm.
it's not locked to the Steam machine. If you want to stay on your Windows gaming PC, buy the controller, plug it in. It still works.
It still works.
Right.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So before we even move on to anything else, this is a crazy thing that I wanted to mention. We talked about it behind the scenes or before we went live. PlayStation's new direction. They're considering like, stepping back from launching all their games on PC. And I was like, I wonder why. I wonder why. Could it be a response to what's happening currently with Steam? You guys think?
Yes.
100%, man.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Remember,
Blaze,
they
elaborate.
thought.
Yeah, Reaper, you're next. But Blaze, please elaborate. What do you think?
Like, y'all think, man, like, I don't know the statistic. Well, I do know statistics because I just seen it the other day that the PlayStation 5 is like the I think Sony's highest selling console of like all time or some shit like that.
No,
Yeah.
profitable. It's the highest
Profitable, yeah, profitable. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, it's definitely was profitable
Mhm.
console of all time. And it's like I think they want to keep that going, man. Like so, like this is the thing I've always hated about Sony, right? When Sony's doing bad, they're like the best. But when they're doing good, they are like the worst people on the planet, man. They just try to sell people a $200 peripheral that you can only use in your fucking house, man. All right. I got a Portal. I somewhat like it, but I hate that I can't just put the fucking games on the thing, man. I just
And
want to put
play.
the games on the thing, man.
Yeah,
I want
Right.
to put it right on the thing, man. I want to put it on the thing. You know what I mean,
It didn't make sense to me. When the first time
Yeah.
I saw it, I was like, are they planning to
bro.
update that at some point to now like allow people to actually download games on this thing?
You
and play
can
it?
download things to it now, but you got to have their subscription service, their highest
Yeah.
tier subscription service for it. It's stupid, man.
So
It's
locked behind the
honestly
paywall.
just a remote play device on the Steam.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Instead of your phone, it's a little handheld.
Yeah,
That's
it was a missed opportunities what it
For
was,
sure.
man.
Absolutely.
They had a good opportunity to do something good with it, but again, when Sony's doing good, they don't care what what type of
Yeah.
shit they put out there.
Remember when they
Yeah, I
were on
mean-
top? What happened when they were on top and people asked them about backwards compatibility? What did they say? You want to play backwards compatible games? Go buy a
Go buy a
PlayStation 3.
PS2. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so crazy to tell
yeah.
somebody. That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Your fan base is asking you a
man.
question like that, and
Yeah.
that's what you tell them. All right.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. That
I
shit's
bet.
crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I
Remember,
just
that's
think
Japanese thinking.
Mm-hmm.
no, yeah, of course. But I think damn, the only thing that hurts with Microsoft kind of like bowing out and just being like, yeah, we're just developing on everything, is that it just kind of feeds this ego where in this weird world that Sony can sell you $200 headphones and
Nah,
$200
here's
tablets and shit.
Speakers.
no some
It's
pushback to that now. I think this Steam announcement now though kind of won't let them do shit like that because
Hopefully, I'm hoping so.
yeah.
I'm
they're
hoping
now
so.
they're looking at this and they're like, yo, this is real competition now.
That's real. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yes.
That's real
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
We're talking about Steam, man. Steam is like,
Fuck that. This is a competition that has some of your games,
Like,
bro.
yeah,
Exactly.
like
On this
Valve is
platform,
just
that's a fact.
Valve is so
On its
good, man. Like
platform.
anytime I've had a problem with a game or an issue with a game, I can get a refund. They'll help me with it. All types of shit. Like Valve is just too good, man. Like they're too good. Sony, on the other hand, the minute you start a game, you cannot get a refund for it. You cannot
Hell
get
no.
a fucking. The minute that shit boots up on your system, it is non-refundable, man. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, man. It doesn't matter if you started it by accident. It doesn't matter if you never press start.
Broke
As
the seal.
soon as you start it, it is yours now. You have to keep that shit. And
Right.
I think like just that type of customer service, man, is what they have to compete with, man. You got to compete with that level of customer service, and I don't think they'll do that, man. I don't
No.
think they'll do that
Mm-mm.
They
because
could if they
Sony's like,
stop making bullshit.
Right.
yeah, I think Sony's just got so complacent, man. Like the PS Vita, they let me down with that. The $200 headphones, I didn't buy them, but like the $200 earbuds that you can only
Yeah.
use on your console. You only use it on your console. Can't use it on your phone. Can't use it on your computer.
Makes no
You can
sense.
only use it on your PlayStation devices. I mean,
That was the Apple
I-
approach.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
That's what they
I
are.
think this all. Yeah, that's what
'Cause
they're becoming.
You're
Sony was
advertising
that
to me
before Apple.
speakers.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were.
You-
They were.
You,
They were.
You're
They
giving me
definitely were.
speakers and you're advertising me a monitor that I can charge my controller on.
Yeah,
Why the fuck do I want that?
Right.
What am I going to do with that?
yeah.
But the Sony ecosystem, what do you mean?
Right.
Yeah, nah, I don't need just because that shit say PlayStation on it. I don't need that. I
Yeah,
don't need
man.
that.
Like ecosystem is only important to me when it's like, I don't know, like a phone or something like that. I mean,
It has to
They
be
have their
valuable.
phones.
phone or something. You know what I mean?
They
Yeah.
have their phones.
Yeah, but their phones are ass. I don't want that
Doo-doo.
shit, man. I don't want that shit.
As someone
it-
who's had Sony phones, I don't agree with you, but keep in mind, hadn't had a PlayStation since the PS2. But
You know what I mean?
that last Sony phone I had still took better pictures than my Pixel 9.
Damn.
Crazy. It's crazy.
All right, going back to even the controllers, right? This is not their first like foray into like controller or a Steam machine, but those flopped. What do you think changed during that time, Reaper?
Again, they actually learn lessons. That's the difference. So Valve doesn't have that kind of corporate hubris where they think they're think tanks and the professionals they've paid and the contractors they've brought in know better than their consumers.
Mhm.
Valve, being a private company, listens to the consumers first because it's a direct relationship. They're beholden to them. They're not beholden to the board. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo listen to the board and then listen to the consumer. Or they listen to the consumer first if their corporate board says so.
Mhm.
But they're always beholden to the board. They're a publicly traded company. So
Mhm.
what you're seeing is a difference in mindset. Now, the Steam Machine first initial one, they kind of wanted to go third party off the bat. Like we're releasing a template, everybody else do something with it.
Mhm.
Every one of their partners was already quickly trying to take it into what we see happened with Windows. They're going to fracture it way too quickly. You're going to lose a baseline, kind of like what you have now.
Mhm.
Too fast. That died in the water. The Steam controller, while for everyone who's used it, I'm not one of them because I thought it was weird too. Because you had, let me pick up a regular controller. For those that didn't know, that Nvidia actually made controllers at one point. this and this were
Or just
touchpads.
touchpads. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then you had one analog stick and one D. It was this weird amalgamation. So that evolved into this, where they decided to make the touchpads separate and keep the standard layout at the top
Right.
because they listened. Their previous controller was great for PC games that were looking for a mouse, but horrible for games that were controller first.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. He took the words right out of my mouth, man.
Mm.
Yeah. That
And they
shit was dog
actually,
shit. That shit was dog shit, man. That was them just trying to be hip and cool. Like, yeah, we built the touchpad into the buttons. Ooh, like, bro,
Right.
that's not gonna feel good when I'm playing a competitive game. Like,
Hell no.
why
Right.
would you do that? Like, why would you
because
do
none
that?
of them at Valve at the time were competitive gamers. They didn't think that way.
Right.
Even still,
That's
if
what
you're not
happens when you listen
competitive,
to yourself.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you only listen to people in your studio who only play Half-Life, Portal, Age of Empires, like that controller seems fine for that. Then a COD controlling person or somebody playing Street Fighter steps in and grabs that controller and goes,
What is
"How am
this?
I
What is
supposed to?"
happening? How am I supposed to function?
Yeah, man,
And
Right.
it's
that
just
shit's
not it.
crazy.
Um. So let's talk about the Steam frame real quick. Now, I'm not a VR guy. I'm not really big on VR. I don't really care for VR, but I wanted to hear your guys' take. So Espada, what do you think about this whole Steam VR? I don't know if you're into VR or whatever. Do
Oh, I
you
can't
think?
stand VR.
Oh my God. So you see,
Yeah, no,
I'm not a VR guy. I just can't get into
no.
it.
And I have a VR system. I had one for my PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Without giving away too much details, I work a job where we're fortunate to have where we get a lot of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So a dude comes down to the desk and he's like, "Yo, like I have this. Do you guys want one?" And I'm like, "Oh, you giving away a brand new VR system?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't want it." And he hands it to me, and I look at it and I'm like, "I'm never going to use this. Like, I'm never going to use
No
this."
Beat
But
Saber?
I appreciate it. No, no, definitely not no Beat Saber. No, none of that Batman. None of that. I'm
Wow.
not a VR guy.
I like what I see in it though. The fact that
Hmm.
it's almost completely wireless. I feel like
Yes.
that makes it a very strong like
That's
buy for a
gas.
lot of people.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
huge W.
Me personally, no, but I can see the appeal to people who are actually into like the VR space and see something like this and be like, "Yo, I definitely
Right.
want this," because I don't have to worry about wires and stuff. I think they has some like kind of like a laser feature, like it helps you to know what environment you're in. It's not augmented reality, but it helps you to stay in a particular space. I
In
don't,
that zone. Okay.
yeah, I don't remember what
There's
it's
cameras.
called. It's
There's cameras
cameras.
on the outside. Yeah.
Mm. But I don't know. Reaper, what do you think about this?
This again because they had their previous headset and they've
Mm-hmm.
worked with Meta. They've worked with I think that's the Quest series, right? Meta's the
Yeah.
Quest series.
MetaQuest, yeah.
They
Yeah.
they've worked with supporting multiple VR headsets.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they listen to customers. So now they're not only listening for their headset, they're listening for everyone else's.
Right.
So yes, you can use it wirelessly on your PC, your Steam machine, whatever supports it. Or you can use it standalone because it has its own compute. It runs its own copy of SteamOS.
OS in it, yes.
So if you want to, you can use it as a personalized media center. It
Mm-hmm.
has an OS. Bring up a browser, open Netflix, go to Amazon Prime Video,
And
whatever.
play a game on 100 inch screen.
Yeah, and it's an ARM chip in it, so it's very much like what's in. Let's say I'll use the Nintendo Switch here, right? It's an ARM chip like in a Nintendo Switch,
Mm-hmm.
but it has a newer version of the same translation layer that allows Windows games to run on SteamOS. So now this can not only run some of those games, keep in mind it's lower performance profile, it also now, because it's an ARM chip, can run Android apps. So every
That's sick.
VR Android based app now works on this.
That's insane.
And they're leaving it open. The SD card slot's reachable. You can just load the apps on it, drop it in like a cartridge into a console. That's another thing people I if you're really into physical releases, the way Steam's library system works,
Mm-hmm.
this SD card on the bottom,
Yeah.
if I wanted to, and people are out there doing it, I could take a cheap 256 gig micro SD card, load just that one game on it. Don't have to worry about managing my whole library. Just have, you see how tiny micro SD cards are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can have a fistful of them. That one game's on that one SD card. It updates, it only takes up space for that game. And I know when I have that SD card, it is that game. So people are out there now creating an entire market. The people who miss the cartridge feel,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they're doing this. And there's a 3D print layout for the case for it. There's a Microsoft publisher, I forget what format, for you to print the game labels and put it on the micro SD card. People are bringing back the cartridge market because the Steam Deck and its OS and the Steam machine and this headset just automatically senses when you plug in a Steam library. It authorizes that game to your account. You can even trade it with a friend. If they don't have the game authorized to their account, it just won't load. If they have the same game authorized, they don't have to go download it. You just handed them a card with the game data. It'll run. It's like, oh, these are the files. You're authorized to play the game anyway. Yeah, we'll fire up.
Here you go. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In one swoop, they've brought back that tactile feel that some people are saying, yo, these games ain't physical anymore. If you want them to be, they can be.
Right. That's insane. But yeah, they're killing it. Steam's killing it, bro.
How
Like
much do
we
y'all
said.
think the headset will be?
Oh shit! How much is a MetaQuest right now?
Like 400, 500.
So it probably would be around the same price. What
'Cause I have
MetaQuest
a
is at what 4, 3?
MetaQuest.
Was that 3 or 4?
I have a
Oh, it's
MetaQuest, so I think that was like 3. I got that back when it was like still $300.
I'm looking at
So-
prices right now. MetaQuest prices sitting at 4. Oh, god damn.
MetaQuest 3 is
$499.
$499. Yeah,
$499.
goodness gracious.
Yeah,
That's
man.
$500. So if Steam wants to be competitive, they would have to probably put it like 400. No.
Yes,
I
but it
don't
comes
know.
with
I
the
don't-
control. It comes with those controllers,
Yeah,
might-
I
so-
don't-
battery pack, and the wireless
Yeah.
dongle.
So you think
Oh, it's coming
500,
with
right?
all of that?
Because it's
Yeah.
because it's wireless too. So
VR is a different animal, man. VR, it's not about being competitive. It's about being better. So it's like somebody will spend $1,000 if it's a better headset altogether.
right.
I mean,
so
that's just how that VR market is.
they
man.
might launch at
I'm
500.
not a VR person. I'm
Um,
not a V. I have a headset, but I don't really use it. But I follow a lot of people on like social and stuff that are like really into that VR stuff.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, like, people don't care as long as it's just like good quality and it can do all the stuff they needed to do. It can work with the gloves,
Right.
the haptic feedback vest. Like, there's
Mhm.
some people really get into it with the VR
Yeah.
shit, and that's all
The
that
haptic
matters to
feedback.
them. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes the peripherals for that VR cost more than the VR. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hard pass.
that VR shit's very different, man. It's not like the console market where it's like you're competing with two giants that have been literally in business since we were all kids. Like, it's a household name. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what Valve kind of has to compete with, but not really, because most of the people now were like, we're adults. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, but you know, my dad don't know nothing about this shit, man. My dad know PlayStation. My dad knows the Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like he know Nintendo. You know what
Yeah,
I
not
mean?
Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo.
Exactly.
Nintendo,
He
exactly.
caught that. He caught that. You know what I mean?
Everything
like
is just
that's-
called Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what they have to compete with. That's what they have to compete with.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like we said, it comes down to pricing at the end of the day. Everything here looks great, but it comes down ultimately to pricing.
that price, yeah, man.
So that's what's gonna make or break this. But I really feel like Steam is gonna launch at a price that's very competitive, where it's gonna garner enough traction for people to be like, "Hey, this is it."
Bro, that shit $500, $600 is day one. That
Yeah.
shit's like 900.
Sure.
I'll wait a little bit, but I'm
Well,
getting it.
Mhm.
Console prices are what now?
Like 600.
$500.
Like
Yeah.
500, yeah.
500
Like
for
the
the base
tariffs was
PS5.
700.
Yeah.
Yeah, base PS5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think everything else is more expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Pro, but I don't really spec into that. I've never,
No,
never in my life, though. I can go in my bedroom and show you a PS4 that works perfectly. I can turn it on and
perfectly fine.
anything.
Still got
Like
mine.
I got the PS4 from the day one launch, like day
Yes.
one. Like I never spec'd into it. Like that's for the people who want that shit. I always kind of like tell people do what you want with your money. It's your money, but I think all that console mid life cycle console upgrading is like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it
bro.
does make
Like
sense.
you about to get a new like that's just letting you know in 3-4 years you're about to get a new console. Every time they tell, hey, here's the PlayStation Pro. Hey, I got 4 more years till I got to get a new system,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I still have the original PlayStation 5. It's right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Remember when it
Yeah.
used
I
to be
don't
the other
think
way around? Mid-cycle, they would slim them down and make
Yeah,
it
slim them
Yes.
down and make them
Right.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now they
Yeah.
make them fatter and
yeah,
ask you for more money.
yeah, man. It's crazy.
It's been
Yeah.
the
It's
same.
crazy.
You would
PS5.
think.
Here's a slim one.
I think
Now
those are
you
for
can buy disc drives. It's crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I think those are more so like I've always told people those are more for the people who are kind of late to the party. Like you didn't have a PS5 for the past 5 years. Why buy a base PS5 when you could just buy the Pro? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but
Right.
if you already have a PS5, like
It
I'm
doesn't
not
make
getting
sense.
a Pro. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not.
doesn't make
I'm
sense.
not. I'm not doing that.
It don't
I'm
make
not
sense.
fucking with GameStop and oh yeah, I'm gonna sell my PS. No, I'm not doing none of
Right.
that.
So they
shit,
could give you
bro.
$10. Yeah,
Yeah,
hell no.
yeah, I'm not doing none of that, man.
Hell no.
Bro, I keep all my shit, bro. I have a
Yeah.
PS3 over there.
Yeah.
I got a GameCube. I keep everything, bro. I don't get rid of
Absolutely.
none of that shit, bro.
They're all here.
None of that shit.
Mine's
Yeah,
are all
I,
here.
I can't talk. Yeah.
Because like I told like he was right on the money, man. Like I got to whip it out again because I love showing this shit, man. Like physical media, man. I'm all about physical media,
Yes.
dog.
Yes.
I'm all about being able to buy a game and physically put it in my system, man. Like
Absolutely.
that is a big thing for me, man. That's a big fucking deal for me, man. Like that shit, I think that'll kill gaming for me. The day I can't go and physically pick up a game,
Pick
I
up a
think
game, yeah.
I think I'm done, bro. I think I'm done.
Me and you was talking about it the same day. We went to go pick up our Metal Gear Solids.
Yeah,
And I
bro.
was like, yeah, I'm going to physically get it. You was like, me too. I'm going to Best Buy.
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
I'm doing the same thing.
Like
Yeah.
I love a digital library because you just download it, start the game, all that shit. But like I like owning my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when this shit's all said and done, all right, I'll plug my PS3 up, put Metal Gear Solid in there and play it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Call it a day.
It's running, bro. It's running. I ain't gotta worry about all PlayStation Network's down. I got the
Yeah.
disc.
Yeah.
I have the fucking disc.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. This shit dies tomorrow. I have the disc.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this shit
100%.
can die tomorrow. I have the disc.
100%. 100%, bro.
Question to everybody here then:
Mm-hmm.
if this comes out, it's $700. Is that too much?
That's like right on the money for me.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like perfect. That I will buy depending on. Did they say what like the storage is? Is it like a terabyte? Or are they gonna do that weird dumb
I think, yeah, it's gonna be
500
two.
terabyte shit? Oh
Yeah,
then,
so it's,
yeah,
it's
that-
500, yeah, 512 gigs, and then there's gonna be a 2 terabyte with
Mhm.
expandable micro SD storage.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
micro SD is expandable and it has USB
Yeah,
10
it's
gigs of fiber.
modular.
That's
It's modular.
fire.
The
That's
storage is
fire.
modular.
And if you
I'll
want to,
cop that shit. I'll
pop
cop
the lid
that
off of
shit.
it and swap out the storage.
Yeah.
I'll cop that shit,
So my
bro.
thing
I'll
with
cop
that
that
is-
shit.
I
Yeah.
always tell people, and I let it be known clear.
Mhm.
Like, shout out to paying 4s and paying 12s, because I'm not the type of dude to throw out $500, $600 for a console at one moment. Me, if I could
Oh,
pay
yeah,
for that
shout
shit
out
throughout
Klarna.
a whole year, exactly, bro. If I
Shout
could-
out Afterpay.
yeah, if I could pay for that shit throughout the entire year, a couple, $50, $75 here and there, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine for that. If I
Yeah.
have it all at one point and I want to splurge, sure, why not? But if I don't have to, I'm not. My PS5, my Xbox Series X, all that has been paying 12s, all of that.
That's fine. That's the
Yeah,
way to
so,
do it, man. That's
yeah,
the way to do
literally.
it.
Easier to swallow that pill.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah, hell
exactly. For
Hell
sure.
yeah,
So
man.
that's always my method. I tell people that all the time.
Agreed. That's what I was contemplating getting the ROG Ally X on. I was like,
Same.
I don't know. I've been hinting to my wife what I want for Christmas, so let's see what happens. I'm not gonna buy it.
I've been doing the same
I'm
thing.
not gonna buy it just yet. I'm gonna see if she picks up what I'm putting down. So
Exactly. Catching the hands.
yeah, I keep talking about yo, babe, this is amazing. Look at this thing. This is crazy. I
You see
can't
what
wait
it
to
can
get
do?
one of these.
Nudge, nudge. Just leaving flyers around the house in random places.
Bro, I even sent her a like text, like if I find something new about it, like yo, look at this. This is crazy.
Right. See what it can do now?
House you out yet?
Yeah. Trust me. Let's see. I feel like
Does your wife play games?
no, she doesn't.
See, it's
She
easier
doesn't.
when your girl play games. It's a little
Yes.
easier, man.
Yes and no,
Because you
because
could be like, yo, this shit fire. What if you were laying in bed and playing this game? You know what I mean? You
Right.
could play right in the bed. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'd let you use it if I had one. I mean,
the
you
thing
just
is with my
hit
wife,
that
Use
off
it
real
if I
quick.
had one. Now, if she
Mhm.
competitive, that's
different. That's crazy.
That's how I got my Switch too. I mean, I paid for it, but
Mhm.
I'm one of those people like I buy stuff. My girl be looking at me like, oh, this motherfucker, man. Here you go, man. I was
Nah.
like, yo, look, we could play Mario Kart together. We could do all this stuff
You just
together on this,
try and find
on this
something to
system.
appeal to her, right?
Yeah.
Now my wife's not like that.
We haven't played Mario Kart once.
My wife will get me stuff. She'll definitely get me stuff.
For
She'll get
sure.
me stuff. Yeah. Like like my table and shit, like all these things that you see, like these minor things that I have like laying around my monitor. She got me the monitors and
Yep.
shit. So
That's what's up,
she'll
man.
get
shout
me
out to
stuff.
the other half. With the
W
production
wife,
setup.
man.
Say again, Reaper?
Shout out to the other half with the production setup.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell
100%.
yeah.
Man, I'm
Right?
telling you, keyboard, mouses,
Yeah.
mats, all that, bro. Shout
Mhm.
out.
Shout out. But yeah, but guys, any final thoughts before we move on?
My final thought: I'm probably not going to buy a Steam machine, but I'll
Of
buy
course
the
you're not.
controller
'Cause you
and the
got a
VR
PC.
headset.
You got a goddamn PC. You don't need one. You probably had two PCs. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Reaper. I can bet $100 that Reaper has a PC that's just a whole mainframe.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
It's a 3-part setup, but look, we're not
I
talking about
fucking
that.
told you. I told you. I told you. So yeah, you're definitely not getting
Called
one.
out. No, I'd build one. See, that's what I'm hoping for.
Mhm.
Just like the Steam Deck's OS is now being launched on the Legion Go, and you can install it on anything.
Right.
I'm now looking for when this comes out, the Steam OS, the Steam machine version of the OS meant for desktop.
That's what I'd like. Cause
Makes sense.
if I
Because all
don't
these
get
people
that,
pissed off with Windows 11,
yeah, they're gonna go over
gives you
to
an
that.
option.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. If I don't end up getting this, depending on the price, and I decide to build the PC, I'm just gonna use SteamOS to like run these games. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight's episode. But before we move on, we usually have something that's called the speed run section. That's like headlines at a glance that we didn't get to cover in tonight's episode. So this one is, we kind of talked about this slightly earlier. PlayStation could be pulling back from releasing its big games on PC. Talked about extensively why we thought that could possibly happen, because now they got real competition in Steam. Anyways, moving on. 220 Rockstar employees signed a joint letter demanding fired staff be reinstated. So we talked about this last week about the people that got let go from Rockstar. Apparently, like the more I read about this, it feels like it was union busting. They were trying to prevent them from forming a union. Rockstar is basically saying that's not the case. They fired them for leaking, but the people that are being fired, and in some insiders are saying that wasn't the case, because the Discord that they had was just only talking about unionizing. It was nothing about like Grand Theft Auto or any other game. It was just them strictly talking about how they can unionize, because every member that was in that Discord were people that worked at Rockstar. So there's no way that there was any kind of like leaks. And to think about it, like, have we really seen any leaks about Grand Theft Auto outside of that
Yes,
major one that happened last year?
we did.
Yeah,
Um,
outside of that major one though. Did we see anything
um,
else?
No.
No.
not that hit my newsfeed. No.
No. So that's been coming. So yeah. I'm just gonna keep my eyes close to this and see what happens. And if any news comes up, y'all can you know where to tap in and find that. Um, Next headline: Battlefield 6 shows off new Eastwood map. Now I don't know anything about that, so take for that what you will.
It's
Uh,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think that'll cause the player base, everyone who's currently on Black Ops 7 because it's the new shiny thing.
Mm-hmm.
When that drops, you're gonna see the pendulum shift right back to Battlefield.
Yes.
To Battlefield. All right.
Because when you look at the reviews for Black Ops 7,
Mm-hmm.
it's already negative to mixed.
Yeah.
Just looking at Steam.
It's just
Yeah.
a new shitty toy. So
It's a new shitty
it'll,
toy.
you know, so
All right.
it'll go back.
Mm-hmm. All right, so leaks Zelda movie footage shows Link, Zelda, and a Severance actor Impa. Is she playing Impa? I don't know, but yeah. So there's been I saw the leaks. I don't know how I feel about the Zelda movie just yet. I've only seen one familiar face, but everybody else is largely unknown. But Sony apparently is the producer. Avi Arad of all people is the executive producer here. And to me, Avi Arad is a hit or miss when it comes to like movies, because as you guys know, he was attached to Spider-Man. Spider-Man was pretty good, but he was also attached to a lot of like duds
Whoops.
in the industry. So it's a hit or miss. I'm pretty sure he was attached to even Venom, if I'm not mistaken. I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure he was attached to Morbius, guys. Avi Arad was attached to
You don't like
Morbius.
Morbius?
Who liked Morbius?
It's Morbin time, man.
It's more
Morbin time, man. You
right.
like
All right.
Morbius? I
And
didn't even see that shit, so I don't know.
I haven't seen the
I
movie.
watched it recently.
I actually saw it.
Bro, I trust everybody that I listen to. Like my brother watched it. Now Reaper's telling me he watched it. I had so many people that I have very similar interests when it comes to movies, and they all tell me it's ass. I'm gonna trust them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
trust them.
just
Only way to
watched it.
watch that if you go to Mystery Science 3000, where everyone's just chilling out and that's
And
what's
just watch it.
on for y'all to haze the movie while it's on.
That would
You're
be
really
funny.
chatting, drinking, eating. That's just the movie getting roasted.
Yeah.
That's what
That.
we did, and it made it an okay. But if it was just
Enjoyable.
you spent money to go see that,
Mm-hmm. What's funny is people were memeing the movie so much that Sony thought that people actually loved the movie and re-released it in
and
theaters.
put it back in the theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
remember what
They
I
did
said
that.
earlier about corporations not being able to read
Yeah,
their
read the
audience?
room. They don't know how to read
Yeah.
the room. Read the room, bro.
What if they add Morbius to Marvel Rivals?
I
They
mean,
could do that.
Morbius. Yeah, they could. He could be like a Siphon character,
Low key, I just feel like Jared Leto was cursed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel
bro.
like the
He
last
just
two
dropped a
projects he touched,
yo.
dog.
He dropped Tron Ares, and I heard that movie was also ass. So
Tron Ares,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Morbius, Suicide Squad, and Suicide Squad was good. He just wasn't a good Joker.
Yeah,
He wasn't a good
He
Joker.
just wasn't a good
man.
Joker.
the only movie I think he came out that came out recently that people actually like was probably Blade Runner. The one with
Oh yeah, I heard that was
Ryan
good. I
Gosling.
heard that was good.
I gotta watch that.
That was
I
it.
still haven't seen it either.
The only thing I heard about that movie that's a con is that the movie's too fucking long.
Oh, okay.
Blade Runner. I mean,
It
Yeah,
is
that's
Blade
what I'm
Runner.
saying. It's Blade Runner.
It's gonna be long.
That shit gotta be long. Yeah.
Batista was also in that movie,
Pause.
and I heard he did a.
Yeah.
And I heard Batista was actually pretty good in that movie as well. So I need to check it
don't
out.
sleep on Batista. Batista
Yeah,
has
he
turned
has
himself
range.
into an actual actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has actually. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I have the final headline for tonight before we close out. Sony's canceled Concord is once again playable thanks to custom servers.
There is a God.
Not for long. Y'all didn't hear that Sony. Y'all didn't hear that Sony's trying to take action against that.
Yes, they are.
Nah, I didn't hear
What's
about
news?
that. I didn't even hear that was coming back.
They're trying to. So there's people that are actually playing the game online, and they're issuing notices like strike notices even on YouTube. Like if people are playing Concord post, I guess Humus, they can get they can get thing, bro. they can get striked on YouTube for it.
So
So they're being very aggressive.
Do we think Sony would go as far as disabling someone's PSN account for doing that?
yes, yep.
Possible. But was the game released on PC? Because that's probably the only way they could
It
get
was
servers, right? Custom
released on
servers.
PC.
Yeah, so that's probably
Yeah,
the
but
only
don't
way.
forget you
You have,
can
yeah, you have to sign in from
and
PSN.
yeah,
Yeah,
and people keep forgetting
Ah,
that these modern consoles are hackable
yeah.
or jailbreaking or whatever they want to call it.
yeah.
Mhm. I don't know, but yeah, guys, that's kind of tonight's show. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Having me.
That's a hell
To
of a
meet you
note to
fellas
end
that
it,
I haven't been on
right?
a show with.
Right. That's a hell of a way to end the show on Concord. But anyways, before we get on out of here, Reaper, let the people know where they
Cutting out their cash. What?
let the people know where they can find you.
Me? You're talking to them.
No, you Reaper. Let the
Me?
people know where they can find you.
I can be found at 2020gamer.com, Reaper PC on Twitch, and Reaper PC Live on YouTube. You can find me playing retro games, modern PC games, and pouring actual gaming events. Mom and pop video game shops, um, New York just game culture. I'm just trying to put it out there that everything isn't just what you see on the internet. There are places other than GameStop, and these old consoles are still alive. They're still releasing new games, and I just keep trying to showcase that.
That's what's up. Blaze, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Blaze X Inferno on all platforms: Twitch, uh, Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
everywhere. Got my own podcast. We got to get this man on. We got to get Cash Crow
Listen,
on,
I've been
man.
asking for
Shit,
over a
man.
year and a half now, bro.
Same.
Bro,
I'm
bro,
starting to
you
think you
seen
don't
the
like me.
consistency with the podcast drop. Like I drop an episode a month now. Like we just the timing, bro. The timing be. But we
Okay.
gonna make it. We gonna make it happen.
I
Bro.
said,
We
yo,
gonna
you
make
need an
it
extra
happen, I
hand? He was
promise.
like, yeah, no problem. I was like, okay, cool. It's been
2
like a
years
year and a
later.
half.
Yeah, man. But I got my own podcast where I rant about games and music and shit like that. Inferno Gaming Podcast. Check it out. Cash, it was
It's
a
always in
pleasure
the
as
Discord.
always, man.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you noticed, but your podcast has like a notification
Yeah,
in our
I
Discord
seen
every
it.
time.
I
I
appreciate
need to
that,
get
man.
Reaper. I need you to send me yours too, so I can add it.
You
in there.
gotta update your podcast on Apple Podcasts, man.
So no, I'm in the process of transitioning from the current platform that we have, and that's why
Okay.
that's been happening. So once we finalize all that, you guys are gonna get everything just drop.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So currently, just watch us on YouTube. I know I said
Yeah,
Apple
yeah,
Podcasts
yeah,
and
that's
Spotify. Just
yeah.
YouTube.
I gotta watch it on YouTube all the time.
Yeah,
man.
YouTube is the most consistent one because
Okay.
we're currently live on YouTube as well. So I usually go live on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Twitch at the same time.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about uploading it to YouTube. It's just there. So yeah, but
Shortcuts.
yeah. So Espada, let people know where they can find you.
And Spotter T13 on everything. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. We all over the place, man. You gonna catch me. I'm always lurking in Blaze chat. I'm always lurking in Cash Bros chat. I'm all over the place, man. You gonna see me, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You're gonna see him typing in all caps, always.
All caps, always.
Always,
all the
yeah,
time,
bro.
bro.
Like
Always.
always.
You want to hear something funny? The first time Espada hopped into my stream, bro, this man got into a whole argument with one of my bots, bro. My bot.
The
Because
bot.
he thought he was an actual person because he came up with like a name. And this man was
Yeah.
like, yo, who the fuck are you trying to talk to me
Yeah,
about?
who
Like,
you talking
and
to
I'm like,
that? Just to discover it was a bot, it was a whole bot telling me what I can't do. I'm like,
yeah,
man,
bro,
don't
that
know me
was
like
funny as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
but
That
no.
shit was funny. But yeah.
Man, all caps is crazy.
Yeah.
To have this calm, chill voice, bro. He be talking in all caps,
Right.
but he
chill,
got a
man.
calm voice, man.
Crazy, bro.
Yelling
yeah.
into
Crazy.
Right? But that's it for tonight's show, guys. Thank you guys as always. Tonight was super dope. Shout outs to the fellas popping in. I will
Always.
catch you guys tomorrow night. I'll be dropping my schedule at the end of this stream, or early tomorrow morning, possibly. But we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Gamer Actual. This is Gamer Actual, episode 73, which I'm very impressed for. Yeah, I mean, very impressed about. We'll see you guys later. Peace.